Alright, Khan. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Alright, so we back out here again. Alright. Start this off giving our honor, praise, and glory to the Heavenly Father.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Wahab, Dashashah.
Alright. So once again, you already know what it is. We're the Hebrew Israelites. For those that may not know, you know, and we out here to continue to prophesy the downfall of America as we've been doing, man. You know, and the uprising of, you know, Israel, so-called Black Latinos and American Indians. Okay, which is going to be through or being done through a slew of events that's taking place on the face of the earth, you know, primarily in America, and that's getting ready to take place upon the face of the earth, you know, upon the face of the earth and in America, you know, primarily in America. All right, and upon that happening, that's going to be what? That's going to be actually the first and foremost, the end of the Israelites' oppression, our oppression, as so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. And a lot of these events that's taking place on the face of the earth right now is what? It's bringing an end to all of these different systems, all of these different co-op operations, if you will. What's the word I'm looking for? I forget what it's called. But pretty much these different toll moves that's being made, you know, these you know, agendas that's being, you know, put against the so-called Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans by these different Confederate, you know, non-Israelite nations, man, you know, in the form of them meeting at these U20 summits, in the form of them, you know, pretty much all winning off our oppression because we're the best and they're not. All these other nations, we being the Hebrew Israelites, okay? So when they see us down, right, that's something for them to gather together about, you know? It makes all the sense in the world, you know, and they become Confederate from the so-called white man on down to the so-called Chinese man and so-called African man. They become Confederate off of keeping us down because upon them doing that, right, which they can ensure by them coming together to make sure we're down, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna actually keep them up, man, you know? Because when we're ruling, we're going to dominate. You're not even going to see them. Look, if we're ruling, they're not going to be able to do anything they're doing. So in order for them to do exactly what they're doing right now, they have to keep us down. And that's exactly what you're seeing happen. And that's what's been going on. And that's exactly why these events that's happening upon the face of the earth is the very things that I said is what? By the Spirit, you know, through according to how is which is going to be the very thing to end all those things. You know, how? Because you have Russia, an event taking place right now. They set to invade, supposedly, according to America, you know, analysts, you know, watchmen, if you will, they're set to invade Ukraine possibly next week or in a few days, you know? And that's what? That's actually a declaration that the damn devil's house is divided, man, and it's about to fall. Okay? You got some? Give me Matthew 12, you know? And this actually was confirmed by Joe Biden himself. I was saying that this past week on the live class we did here at our church, you know, and which was that Tuesday? Was that Thursday? It might have been Thursday. The one going into the whole Russia, you know, when we went into Ezekiel 30th chapter. One of those things, you know, you can look it up. Pretty much, the lesson was titled, the class was titled, All These Things Shall Be Dissolved. You know? And I said upon that, I said what? That what you're seeing is the very thing that Yahushua was talking about. And that's pretty much Edomites shooting against Edomites, man. Which is the result, which is, you know, summed up in these words right here. Summed up in so many words in what he said right here. You got it. Sorry, the top Matthew 12 and jump to 36.
Con.
We should start at okay. Let's go back up to the top. Start at 30. Start at 25.
Con. Matthew chapter 12 and verse 25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts, and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation.
Yeah. You see? And that's what you're seeing. Well, how is that a kingdom divided against itself? Because Russia, okay, yeah, that's a different country. And America, a different country. But don't collectively make up the kingdom of the so-called white man right now. You know? So them being divided, and that's not even including Ukraine, you know what I'm saying, and all the other ones. You know? So this beef that has taken place due to, which has just been going on, but that has now reared its head once again, which is pretty much showing Satan's house being divided against itself, was inevitable. It's inevitable, you know, because it's going to be the very thing that aid in their fall. It's going to be, a very event, an exact event that's going to be, a prime factor to aid in their fall, the aid in the old, which is what? No longer a way for us to be oppressed. Because, for instance, you have, right, upon Rome falling, you had, get my history right. Upon Rome falling, you had what? And them rising up again, you had the Holy Roman Empire falling. Then Rome fell. But upon that, you had what? You had a Renaissance, which means a rebirth. They pretty much took everything from the time of the Holy Roman Empire, if you will, and the Roman Empire fell. Then the Holy Roman Empire came up, right? But upon all of that, the Holy Roman Empire falling, at the end of that, what you have happened? You had pretty much you had that Renaissance happen, in which they redid you pretty much had Salaki. I'm trying to get my thoughts together. You had basically everything that showed that we really was ruling, just the face, completely what's the word I'm looking for? Obviously iconoclastic, but in a common sense word, defaced, vandalized, that's the word I'm looking for, stuff like that, to where it wouldn't seem to be the case. Real quick, if you can go to Revelation 20, jump to 7, to prove that. And that was what? That was during the time we, that was after the time we ruled for 1,000 years, okay? Which is, denoted right here. And so after we ruled in 1,000 years, you gotta think, 900 years, roughly, right? Around 900 years, you had, once again, that rebirth happened. By who? The so-called white man, the goddamn devil, man. We had a lot of, throughout that 1,000 years, we had a lot of things we set up. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you're going to see my point in a minute. Go ahead, man.
This is Revelation chapter 20 and verse 7. And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison.
Yeah, and when 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison. Yeah, and that's dealing way. That was the time that was given to us to rule after the Romans fell. After Rome fell, we took over during something known as the Byzantine Empire. They don't tell you that was our era. That was our time we ruled. We was the Byzantines. Okay? All of those, from the time of the Knights, Charlemagne, King Charlemagne. You had some of the kings, man. You had the Scots, the Tudors, shit. All of Europe, the whole European continent is named after the so-called black woman, Europa. You know? So what the fuck they do? They rename that shit. They call it Europe. You know? Damn dummy. You know? They gave a rebirth to everything, man. You know? But go ahead. You gonna see the point in a minute. Come on.
Revelation 20:8, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth.
About these very things. Because we not only, you gotta think, Europe is one of the biggest, Europe one of the biggest continents. You know? The only one up that goes up against it is what? Is Africa. You know what I'm saying? But I think Europe might get them there happy. You know? If I'm not mistaken. You know? Give or take. Because then it's what you consider Europe too.
Right.
You know? But nonetheless, he would have an effort to go out to deceive the whole, pretty much to go out to take out all of that expansive, you know, pretty much taking over we did. Because I really don't want to say take over because I really want to take over. We really just substituted him for a minute, you know? Right. That was basically it, man. The takeover about to start now, you know? The takeover about to start now, man. The takeover about to start now. But pretty much he would have an effort to go out to deceive everybody about the very, you know, on the very fact that we ruled after Rome fell. We ruled all of Europe. You know, Ireland, Scotland, Britain. We ruled all of that, man. We ruled Russia. When you go to Ivan the Terrible, you know what I'm saying? We ruled everything, man. Okay. Now, the reason why I mention that, they would have it today to where now that very Renaissance, which is still in place, be the very thing to be our exact oppression to this day, because now we just think we was nothing. Our people think they were nothing. They think they was just, you know, fucking swinging in trees and shit. Right. You know, and that's some bullshit. Yeah. You know, and that's a goddamn lie. We was ruling Europe and America, man. You know, the Americas, which is known as Turtle Island. You know, before the so-called white man came. And then look, he renamed that. Shit, a Renaissance happened here. You know? Now, as I was saying, these events that's taking place, that's set to take place, that's currently taking place and set to take place upon the face of the earth, and chiefly in America, are going to be the very things to end up that oppression. How? Because the only place he wasn't able to deface, as far as the places we touched, you know, was what? East Russia. And that's what? Where you get the Russian icons from. You see that? And hence, it's so funny, that's why Russia, it's not even ironic, it's so funny that Russia is the very one to be the one to take America out. Russia ran by the so-called white man. So upon them beefing, right? Really, that's how the Russian icons came out. Because we got documentation of Vladimir Putin kissing, you know, bowing down to, you know, the Black Messiah, man. So-called Black Messiah, Yahweh Shah, man. You know? We got him. We got the documentation. Him and his wife. You know, we got it, man. You know? So this is how you be ops. You know, we saw ops for real, man. They go about that shit the wrong way, man. You know? We know how to fuck with Esau. You know, some Alpo shit. You know what I'm saying? The ones that know about Alpo, or just kill him. You know? This how I go. This real beef. You know? Beef when you can't sleep. Like Pusha T had said on that song. You know what I'm saying? Esau lose sleep over us, man. He lose sleep off these videos. Brothers don't sleep. We in beef for real. This real beef. You know what I'm saying? You either get me or I get you. You know? It's a war. It's a war on information. It's a war on who we are. You know what I'm saying? It's a war on life. It's a war on food. It's a war on air. You know what I'm saying? It's a war on space. Going back to the womb. You know what I'm saying? And it's a war on literal space.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers think they can get to Mars before us. You know what I'm saying? That's our birthright. That's why he wants the birthright. The birthright consisted of that too. You know? But my point is what? This is the very thing that's taking place, this event between Ukraine, between Russia, between, God, you can throw it on there. Between Russia, you know, between the NATO. Oh, and another thing, we're gonna get to that in a minute, so I don't even mention it here. But that's the very thing to end all of that, man. You know, this is the very event to end us not no longer knowing that we what? We were something. You know, we weren't always nothing. Right now we're nothing, we're actually something. Yahushua said that. You know, he said, I know like poverty and tribulation, but you rich. You know what I'm saying? The whole time we royalty, man. You know? The royale, man. You got something? Got something? You got something?
No.
I can't. Jump back to Matthew 12.
You want me to finish off the Revelation?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, Revelation 20 and 8, it says, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth. Yep. Gog and Magog.
Woo, see that? Who was God? See?
God.
Come on.
To gather them together to battle.
Yeah. See? It go right, it go, see? Because ironically, the only place that this nigga couldn't get rid of us completely ruling and being the very people that, really when you find out who the Israelites are, that's who you knew who was always ruling. It don't even matter. Like, they just can't let nobody find out who the Israelites are. They failed at it. Because the Israelites is the one thing that everybody on this earth give credence to, and that's the Bible. You know? Now, who the people of the Bible? The Israelites. Who's used to write the Bible? The Israelites. You know? Period. Who's above all people according to the Bible? The Israelites. So, yeah, that was one piece of information they fucked up on, man. And that's why he would try so hard to erase, rule Europe. You know, we was ruling them, we was the knights. You know, we had some influence in Spain too, you know.
Very much so.
We had influence there. We didn't run it, but we had influence there, you know. But necessarily, when you think of Spain, you know what I'm saying? You got the Moors there, Moroccans and shit, you know. Bunch of history, but nonetheless, you see how that goes straight into that, man.
Yeah.
You know? So his effort would be to try to erase all that shit in all those places, but the very thing he needed to erase, he couldn't, which is those Russian icons, because it shows we're the Israelites. You know? Period. And then they tried to erase shit here, but then you had Gad and Reuben and Issachar and them, you know, all the tribes. Really, Gad and Reuben, they was finding, you know, different stones. Yep. The Decalogue stone, the Lost Lunar stone. You know, I believe that's the same thing, but they got the Back Creek stone, you know what I'm saying, which was found in Ohio, you know, showing you what? That they're the Israelites too. You know, you tried to make this social construct to where you got so-called Negroes and so-called Latinos and so-called Indians, with the so-called Indians and the so-called Latinos was here together.
They're all natives.
Yeah. But the damn so-called Negroes, you know, what so-called black people, they brown just like the so-called Latinos, and, you know.
And they act all the same.
Fuck out of here, man.
They all the same shit.
So he tried to separate it. Because he basically, if you just labeled us all so-called black people, you'd be like, damn, this Israelites. Because there's too many of these niggas, man. So they got you thinking there's a difference, like there's a difference between the millions of, you know, you gotta think he killed over 70 million at one time, 70 million Native American Indians. So if you think, right, if he put it to you like, okay, that's one group of people, and then he tell you the so-called black people, which is, he killed us by the millions too, through the slave trade, you know, through his prison system to the times without. If he have you thinking those are two separate people instead of just one, you wouldn't see nothing. But if he told you all those people I killed are the same people, I ain't even talk about the Latinos, you'd be like, damn, this that people that's the sand of the sea. I mean, think about it. He killed 70 million off of, was it smallpox?
Yeah, just off of smallpox disease alone.
And then he didn't get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? He's so fucked, man. You know? So I ended up getting some news, right? Got some news. My great granddad was fucking supposedly full-blooded Cherokee, man. You know? So I might be a fucking guy or some shit. You know? On some whole other shit. Full-blooded, he was 7'2" with long ass hair down his back. A big guy looking motherfucker, man. I don't believe this shit. I believe in my spirit I'm Judah. You know? Because Judah, they hate being themselves because they think out of all the tribes, you know, we're the only ones that have ass naked. We ain't got no language. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to be Judah. It's sad, you know? Really, they don't know it's Judah. Nobody don't want to be Negroes. Long time, you Negro, you Judah. Yeah, I got word on that. You know what I'm saying? But my point of mentioning that was what? That show you that we all the same people.
we all look
Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
Family so-called black people. What the fuck is up with that?
Right.
My dad's dad's dad. You know? Found out my great grandma, she fucking Levi. She Haitian. Either Haitian or Benjamin. You know? But yeah. You know? Look, different people. You know? So-called different people. Even because, you know, those Negroes with Esau labeled them West Indians. You know? You got Indians, you got West Indians, you got Latinos, and you got Negroes. Then you got Africans scattered abroad. You know, you got Afro-Italians and shit. You know? Esau, he fucked up, man. Because he couldn't cover this shit, man. The point being, right? Upon us being this great of a people, and he covered it up through the schooling system, you know? Or you just think you were slaves and all this other shit. The whole time it's whole textbooks that he would never allow in your school's library, man. They've been had books on the Russian icons running for like $1,000. You can get some for cheap. They rap, you know, but they got a couple pages in them. You know what I'm saying? But the whole point is hella. It's books out here from the 1800s telling you who we are. You know, the study of the origins of the Native American Indian and stuff like that, man. You know? Hell, you don't even need his textbooks. Just go outside. Sightsee. We went to Cohikia Mounds. You know? Which was it's a land sighting of where, you know, a monument, water. A monument of the most mounds in America, which is pretty much a habitat of the so-called Native American Indians and the Seminole Indians, you know, Gad and Reuben, you know, Gad and Reuben, man. You know, and there's more, that's just one. You know, we've seen it, man. You know what I'm saying? And then they got a museum across the street we didn't go to, where they probably got more of our shit at. You know, hoarded away. We're all gonna be burnt the fuck up anyway, and then we're gonna get it back. You know? You know? Shit, we made You know? The point being, man, all of this, these events is getting ready to happen, and it's happening on the earth right now. It's bringing that oppression, that system, because there was a system set up to keep us away from this knowledge. It's bringing that to a close, man. You know? Which was through a collective effort, once again, by the nations, to, matter of fact, you can get that in Psalms, the 83rd chapter, to keep us asleep. You see what I'm saying? And I was prophesied to that, man. That it would be an event through the main people that can't stop being, you know, collectively together, will stop being collectively together, which will result in the end of that coalition of these nations that's collectively together to keep this system going to where they basically treat us like Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. You know, if it's 12 reindeer, right, and it's all 11 of them are together against the other one, what can the other one really do? He can't go play with nobody else because he the only other one. He can't, you know what I'm saying? That was the real little system they had set up to try to, you know, basically blackball Rudolph, man. You know? There's a blackball on everything we try to do, man. When you're blackballed in the mortgage loan industry. When you try to go get a loan from the bank, it's a blackball on you. You try to go get a job, it's a blackball on you. It's a blackball on you just being out in the streets. You see what I'm saying? Give me that in Lamentations 4 and 17 real quick. You know? Go ahead and bring that up. 83 and you start at 2.
Mm-hmm. Psalm 83 verse 2.
Real quick. Go ahead, you got it.
It says, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Yeah.
It says, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
Yeah. See, thy enemies have made a tumult. That's a loud, tumultuous noise, you know? That's a loud noise. It's a cry. It's basically a bunch of people together, which is through a bunch of people being together. If it's a bunch of people having a festival, right, that's a tumult. You know what I'm saying? That's a tumult. You got it.
It says, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
Yeah. You see? And they that hate thee lift up their head, man. Right?
It says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
Yeah.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
See? Crafty counsel. They done crafted, like it said, it's a blackball. They got it to where if you go outside, you profile. Bring it out, brother.
This is Lamentation chapter 4 and verse
16.
Yeah, verse 16, it says, the anger of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, hath divided them. He will no more regard them. They respected not the persons of the priests. They favored not the elders.
Yep. Jump to 18.
Verse 18, it says, they hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets.
You see? It's a system set up to where you can't even go the fuck outside, man. You know? Go ahead.
Our end is near.
Yep.
Our days are fulfilled.
Yep.
For our end is come.
Yeah. From the so-called, upon us, what you see this being enacted upon the so-called blacks, Latinos. When you go to the book of Hosea and say how the Lord was sending a swift eagle upon them, man. You see what I'm saying? I think that's Hosea the 6th chapter, like the first verse. You know? It was also, I have to bring this scripture out a lot. It was, it's that guy, first chapter. Matter of fact, it's Habakkuk, the first chapter. What you got? Habakkuk 1. Yep, that's one. And the one I'm talking about is in Hosea, the first one, like I said. You can bring that one out since you got it.
Yeah, Habakkuk chapter 1 and verse 8.
Hosea, no, Habakkuk. No, he got it.
Habakkuk 1 and 8.
That's that one. The other one I'm thinking of.
You said Hosea, possibly the 6th chapter, I believe.
Go to Hosea 6 and 1. Go ahead, bro.
It says, their horses also are swifter than the leopards, and are more fierce than the evening wolves.
Yeah, go to it. All right, jump up. Start at 4.
Yeah,
Come on.
Habakkuk chapter 1 and verse 4.
Yep.
Therefore the law is slacked.
Shit, start at 3.
Yeah,
Come on.
Verse 3 it says, why dost thou shew me iniquity and cause me to behold grievance? For spoiling and violence are before me, and there are that raise up strife and contention.
Read that one time.
Habakkuk 1 and 3.
Come on.
Why dost thou shew me iniquity?
Yeah.
And cause me to behold grievance?
Yeah, the Lord has ultimately set all of this up. You know, we're seeing iniquity, wicked being, mischief being plotted against us, all type of stuff. They tell us that in what, Micah the 2nd chapter, how they work, and upon their bed they work iniquity, mischief, all of that, man. But they say, read that one time.
Yeah, why dost thou shew me iniquity?
Yeah, the Lord is allowing this. Ultimately, he set it up. Go ahead.
And cause me to behold grievance.
Yeah, we seeing this. We seeing our people be grieved. Every time you look on the news, Jake crying. Jake fucking crying, man. We're gonna fuck you devils up. Go ahead, bro.
It says, for spoiling and violence are before me.
Yeah, niggas getting gunned down, man. It's a system set up to gun you down when you possibly go outside and be in your car. Like literally, that's systematic. That's not a coincidence. You know, it's called profiling. Look for a nigga with a fitted hat on. Jake don't wear fitted hats like that no more. So the profile has updated. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck it is because I'm not in the world no more. Yeah. If whatever they can see through the window.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever it look like. It probably dreads, dyed hair and shit. You know? Bitches with blonde hair. You know? Yeah.
It says, and there are that rise up strife and contention. Therefore the law is slacked and judgment doth never go forth.
Yeah, you see that amongst our people, amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? Which is through what? A system that's been set up in place for us to go against one another. You know? That's why they pushed that movie Minister Society out. We supposed to be brothers. When Cain got in the car and tried to hijack the brother, he told him like, man, we supposed to be brothers. He's like, you trying to kick knowledge? My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. And since thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject ye. You know, thy children. You know, paraphrasing, man. But that movie was what? It was an influence. You know, it was really a sedition down there. You know what I'm saying? For us to fucking, that's how you get it.
Exactly.
Cause pretty much Cain, he got paid off of, cause he jacked her. He took his whip. You know what I'm saying? He took his whip for his rims. Cause he had bought this other car he had. You know what I'm saying? That's what Jake would have put to them to come up. Like, yo, if you gonna come up, that's why like 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. That shit wasn't nothing but a bunch of Jake on Jake shit. You know? 50 was a damn crack dealer amongst the crack bosses. You know? With a nigga named Majestic. Going against a bunch of other Jakes, Colombian Jakes and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what movie was dealing with, man. You know, he's like, Mr. 50 was like, man, Mr. I want to be just like you or something when I grow up. He's like, man, is there a God or some shit he said? And he was like, I am God. Wasn't that in that movie?
Yeah, that's in there.
It was some shit
that's
like
what dude
that.
said. Yeah, he told him. I just saw it. Window shopping.
Yeah. 50 at school, he going through the hall monitor. Not the hall monitor, the hall, that damn thing. Metal detective. Wow. And his ass, you know, he got shit on him. His granddad had to come up to the school. It's funny because it's the same granddad that Cain had.
No, exactly. And I was about to say about the speed.
You see that shit? You know this shit set up.
Exactly.
This is fucking how you know. See?
Exactly, bro. Exactly, bro.
Wow.
They were trying to portray that same narrative.
It's the same cast pushing the same shit to you.
The man name is Cain.
That shit crazy. He's like, I'm a gangster. He's like, I'm a gangster,
grandpa.
Because they want Jake to feed off on that, man. And the movie was titled what? Get Rich or Die Trying. You know, that's that uprising, man. This is how you rise up. You know what I'm saying? You go by strength, helping your people get strung out and oppressing each other, man. That's how you do it.
Yeah,
it's a fucking system. And who you think helped direct those movies? All of these, the coalition of heathens that's together. You got Moab on the set.
Yeah.
Ham, black ass on the set. Mm-hmm. You know? Joffin, his ass on the set. Esau on Hollywood, you know? You got it.
So if I can too, another good one too, if I'm not mistaken, the antagonist, Get Rich or Die Trying, I believe he's the same antagonist in the Blood and Bone, Michael J. White. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, kind of karate kick.
Yeah, right. I said, in that movie, you know what I'm saying, it was like pushing even more like so-called black on black, you know what I'm saying, crime and hate. And they had like Jake basically doing like modern day Mandingo fights. You know what I'm saying? Thinking like that's a quick way to make some money. You know what I'm saying? I was really, you know what I'm saying, dude hating Michael J. White, you know what I'm saying? Just to add to the point, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And they're still pushing that same narrative with the same characters, you know?
Yeah, too, like the what I got vividly remembered is that movie poster, the Get Rich Die Trying. They get Jake that way too, by promoting these looks. You know, you said the fitted hat. That's a stereotype viewer. That's what the brother say. That's a red flag. That's how you get pulled over through the system. You have the fitted hat on. 50 had a fitted hat on the profile. That's his profile. And that's what a gangster looks like. That's what they promote. You know, tattoos. You know, because the video, the movie cover on top was 50. He got his back out, his whole back tatted. He got a do-rag on, the fitted hat. You know, that was the profile at the time. You know, like the brother said, it's updated, but we see these things. We see it clearly.
Fucking car seat.
Exactly. Yeah. And you will see these things perpetuated amongst your people, amongst our people, the Israelites, you so-called black people.
Yep. Go ahead and read that. What you on? Are you found that? Jump back to Psalms 80.
Okay.
Real quick. Go ahead, Mohan.
Yeah, Khan. This is Habakkuk chapter 1 and verse 4. It says, therefore the law is slacked, and judgment doth never go forth. Yep. For the wicked doth compass about the righteous. Therefore wrong judgment proceedeth.
Yeah, the wicked what?
The wicked doth compass about the righteous.
See? The wicked compass the righteous, man. About the righteous, man. That's what they doing. They circling us, man. They running game on us and we don't even know it, man. Running circles around us, man. That's a fucking circle. How you got the same cast from fucking, you know, I think that's the same granddad, man.
It is. Definitely him.
From fucking, that was Cain granddaddy,
same
man.
Dude. And I believe he
menace to society. Menace to society. You know? It made perfect sense why the Wayne brothers, you know, they do the I forget parodies, or I forget another word they use for it, whatever. Yeah.
But they're able to put all these movies together and run it through and show you exactly what it is, man. Because it is a parody. It's not reality. I forget. It's a specific word they use in in the world of film that they explain what they do. You know, and it's very dead on to what their whole purpose is. You know, because it's promoting that image. You know. But that's why the Wayne brothers can make a don't be a menace to hood. You know, don't be a menace to society while drinking your juice in the hood.
I think the word is start to see. It's a concept. It goes like pretty much shit and they do it with cartoons. Something like that. I think we talked about it before. Yeah, we definitely talked about it before. But yeah. Go ahead,
Con. Verse 5 of Habakkuk chapter 1, it says, behold, ye among the heathen, and regard and wonder marvelously, for I will work a work in your days, which ye will not believe, though it be told you. For lo, I raise up the Chaldeans, that bitter and hasty nation, which shall march through the breadth of the land to possess the dwelling places that are not theirs.
See, that's it, man. That's Esau, man. They march through the breadth of the land, you know, and possess the, you know, the dwelling places that's not theirs, man. They did it with Israel. They came over here and did it in the places we in now. They're doing it to this day with gentrification. You know what I'm saying? Which is once again all through that system that they have set up with these other people, with these other nations. But really, they have this understanding amongst themselves. These so-called white people, these Edomites. You know, the damn prejudiced, racist ass president has an understanding with the president's racist ass police system. You know, police force, and it's a cue they got. They all know. This is how you guys monitor cities and keep the niggas on the inside, and you know, and fucking that's what they do, man. That's how they do it.
So you could, why you think they got quotas?
The fucking system. It's systematic shit. You got systemic racism, right? You got systematic racism, right? Injustice. Okay, you got it, bro.
Yeah,
I think you were saying something.
About the spirit too. That's what you were saying. You know, why they have quotas? It's about pull over. That's exactly what he said. He was like, hey man, I'm just trying to hit quota.
Yeah.
He didn't give no fucks, you know what I'm saying?
Look up Sister Mick, up the shop, oppression or injustice. Consider the chance, bro.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, that's it ultimately, you know what I'm saying? Because they not here to serve and protect us, ultimately, you know what I'm saying?
Right. It's business.
Yeah.
You know?
And really, if I can add too, I said, by the spirit, you know what I'm saying? This week when I was at the plant, this Edomite, he talking about how he got pulled over one time, and how the officer had told him, "You have a drug dealer's card." You know what I'm saying? Going into that profile, you know. I'm like, that's crazy because they really be on that. You know what I'm saying?
Cars that Jake drive, that's profile, all that, bro. It's that deep.
And if I could, too, on the point, again, we going back to what we was just saying about these movies. You know, these Jakes watch these movies. They get the car that Kane was driving in the movie. You know,
That car old.
but
Yeah, same shit though. That's what niggas did then, and the shit updated now. Yeah, trying to do that, listen now, you know, on track with the bus. You got it.
that's it.
Cause now niggas drive what? Niggas ain't drive that shit. That movie from what, the 80s?
Yeah, 80s, early 90s.
Nigga, hard-headed nigga hear that like, you drive this shit. Like, that shit old, bro. That shit old. Nah, nigga. The young niggas didn't go drive with Kane was driving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
5.0 joint.
And he set up new Canes.
Exactly. What's they driving the what? The Hellcats and the.
And the new niggas now
whatever.
driving the new shit that the new Canes driving. You know?
So,
Same shit, man. Kane got a son now. He a rapper and shit.
Call himself Lil Kane.
Yeah, Lil Kane. Yeah.
Lil Daddy Kane.
Go ahead, bro.
Time. Habakkuk chapter 1 and verse 7, it says, they are terrible and dreadful. Their judgment and their dignity shall proceed of themselves. Verse 8, it says, their horses also are swifter than the leopards and are more fierce than the evening wolves.
You see? This how Esau get out, man. If you can read that part again, they're going to come to the rest of the city or possess the dwelling places that are not theirs.
Yeah, time.
Read that again.
Habakkuk chapter 1 and verse 6, for lo, I raise up the Chaldeans, that bitter, and hasty nation.
So now you know who pretty much Habakkuk was complaining about. You know what was the ultimate iniquity he was complaining about, that he was behold. The violence he was complaining about, that he was behold. You know who it was coming from now? Those Chaldeans, the Edomites. You know what I'm saying? He's like, why you cause me to behold this? And then so we know this is exactly what's going on. You know? They marching through the streets, possessing dwelling places that ain't theirs. Who the fuck that sound like, man? Esau. Through what? His system. How? Through a confederacy of these goddamn heathens, man. You know? Okay. They set up a system. Jump to Robert Bashar Psalms 2 real quick. You got that? This whole system is in line, man. Only give them these jobs, you know. They can only get hired at Walmart and Amazon. Why? Because that's the main thing they want going out. Why? Because Walmart sells GMOs. Why? Amazon keep niggas fucking shopping and distracted. You know what I'm saying? Amazon is pretty much a venture by the so-called white man Jeff Bezos, and who's one of the so-called white men that's going to help bring forth what? Amos, the 9th chapter, men digging, digging into the grave, you know what I'm saying, and escape, going up to the heavens. And also, he probably going to play, because he got the money, he probably going to play a part in what? And bringing that chip. You got it? Because he might be an investor or something. Yeah, bring that out, systemic.
This is a systemic injustice, the definition. It says systemic injustice.
So you hear about systematic, right? No, but you got systemic. Come on.
It says systemic injustice and racism
Yeah.
have deep historical roots in this country.
Yeah, it's a deep embedded. It's something. Go ahead.
It says, broadly speaking, it says these terms are defined as deeply ingrained racist thinking, practices,
Yeah.
and actions embedded in the core foundations of American society
See.
that have persisted over centuries and continue today.
Yeah. So these are pretty much the founding principles of how America will work. You know what I'm saying? How's one of these things? What were some of these things? What was the main things America was founded on? Blood, man. You know, straight blood. You know, you got some more?
That's it.
Go to real quick Bible Kasha. Micah 3:1. Well, you know what? It might be Habakkuk 3:1. Habakkuk. What's some founding principles of this? Jump to 2. Jump down to 14. To a bloody city. Jump up first. I think it's 12. Yep.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 12, it says, Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood.
See? How was America built? Off blood, man. So that's one of the founding principles. That's one of the founding principles, man. I want to read that. Let's see. Yeah, read that one time.
Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 12, it says, Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establisheth a city by iniquity.
Yeah. See that? Woe to him that build a town with blood and establish a city by iniquity, man. You see? And who was that done by? So-called white man, Micah the 2nd chapter. So a systemic foundation of America was blood, man. In order for America to run, you gotta what? Hey, blood. It gotta be blood, man. Because that's how Esau gains what? The fatness of the earth. That's how he comes up. That's how he literally makes a killing. That nigga makes a killing, man. Real quick, go to Psalms 58 and 1. Psalms 58 and 3, Bible, sorry. Yeah, you got it. No. 2. Yeah.
Psalm chapter 58 verse 2 says, Yea, in heart ye work wickedness. Ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth.
See? Why? Because just like you got to count your money after you done made so much money, you see what I'm saying? You got to, get an account, you got to balance, budget, organize, see how much bread you making, Really, the more bodies Esau dropped, the more he make, man. The more natives he could kill, the more land he procured to himself. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. Yeah, so when we get shot down in the streets, that's what? Really what that is upon us is an enchantment. That's an effort of the so-called white man, because he a witch, right? To pretty much keep us under a spell. That what? We're slaves and masters don't get us. When you go back to Lamentations, the 4th chapter, it tells you the thought process of a slave, man. If you go back there real quick, Guess every once in a while, love the truth y'all spread and keep going. All right, definitely. You probably do that.
Yeah, come.
Yeah, go ahead.
Lamentations chapter 4 and 17, it says, As for us, our eyes are yet veiled for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation.
No,
that,
it ain't it. What you read already, 4 and 18.
Verse 18, it says, they hunt our steps,
Yeah.
that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled.
See, this is how an oppressed slave thinks, man. You know? This is how this the thought process you take on. I can't go outside, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's due to when another Jake gets shot. You know? That makes you less, you know, prone to go outside with a conquering mentality. You know? When Jake go outside, it's to conquer, but it's in the wrong ways. They're trying to rob another brother. They're trying to do something like that, man. They're trying to conquer wickedness. They're trying to conquer somebody's woman. You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to procure them women so they can be fruitful and multiply. You know? They're probably just trying to pop something and just waste their seed. They probably try to pop somebody else's woman. You know? That's what they do. You know? Yeah.
Song 2, they say more money, more murder, more homicide.
Yeah, dealing with, who was that, AZ? Mm-hmm. Yeah, AZ, man. You know? You got it, bro. Was that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Go to that song 2. Bump shot.
Or did you have Psalm 2? I got Psalm 2. This is Psalm chapter 2, in verse 1, it says, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?
Got 83. Yeah, you got it, bro.
Yeah, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing?
Yeah.
The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us.
Yeah, they take counsel together, man. See that? Period. And now you're starting to see an event that's bringing that to an end. You see what I'm saying? Which is what? World War III. You know, nation rising against nation. You know, people against people. So, Psalms 83. You know, we can finish that off the table. Yeah, go ahead.
Psalms 83 verse 3 it says that they have taken crafty counsel against our people and consulted against our hidden ones.
Yeah.
It says they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Yep. Yeah.
It says, for they have consulted together
There we go. Consulted.
with one consent.
Same word, man. Come on.
They are confederate against them.
Yep. Confederate. Meaning they agree on something. What? Ha ha. You know what I'm saying? That's what they agree on, man. That we're better than them, and if they let us know that, you know, we're gonna be nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's how they think, man. Chinaman ain't telling you who you are. Ham ain't telling you who you are. Ham don't like you. And Japanese man ain't telling you who the hell you are. You know, he making cartoons about you. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Mr. Popo and shit. What the sayings is really, you know, the whole show about us. You know? We the sayings and Mr. Popo on it. But really, Mr. Popo is fucking, he the mystery show. You know? That's Mr. Popo. He got the damn vest on. He got the bonnet on. Basically a meat tree on his head. You know? While they got who we actually are depicted as them. You know? Goku looking like a fucking, you know, Ammonite or some shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't y'all. Y'all ain't getting no power. Your ass going to slavery, nigga. You know? Give me Jeremiah 44. Y'all get ready to go into fucking slavery. Just hold it. And then real quick, we're going to go ahead and get back to the point in Matthew 12. We're going to go ahead and get off this point. So now you're starting to see this very oppression, right? This systemic injustice systemic racism system in place, which is pretty much all the nations that's not Israelites, right? In favor of oppressing us together, you know, in favor of themselves and not us. You Because once again, if they're in favor of us, of us, that's like running a race with us, you know, without giving them a head start. You see, we're gonna win. They're gonna get blew out. So the best way for you to win, you would have to put Jake 40 yards behind, basically. You know? And it's a 100-yard dash. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. 100 meters, whatever the fuck it is. It's been so damn long. But anyway. You know? You running the 60 meters, you put Jake, 30 behind. Man, we damn near still caught up because Jake found the way to get everything they got. You know? Damn near. So once again, systemic, if you still holding that, we'll read it one more time. Then we're gonna get there. We gotta finish that in Psalms 83 too. Shit. What you want? Matthew 12.
Yep.
Matthew 12.
This is systemic injustice. The definition again, it says systematic injustice and racism have the historical roots in this country.
Yep.
Broadly speaking, these terms are defined as deeply ingrained racist thinking.
Yep. See that? That's literally what the scripture's going into. That's crazy. Man.
Deeply ingrained racist practices and actions embedded in the core foundations of American society that have persisted over centuries and continue today.
Yep, continue today. You know, and how do they got that going on? By when we participate, right? It's not an ownership. It's not gonna be, and they try to keep it because remember it's crafty counsel. So you're gonna have instances where they let Michael Jordan in to own the Charlotte Hornets, fucking AIDS having Magic Johnson in to have a partnership, part ownership in the LA Dodgers. You know what I'm saying? Just to like try to cloak that they not giving us a shot at any of that.
Right.
Like there's a wall, there's a blackball on us being able to do stuff like that.
Jay-Z with the Knicks.
You know? Jay-Z didn't even fucking own the Nets. Jay-Z got the Nets
To come
to
Brooklyn.
He basically set them up to gentrify Brooklyn. That's what he did. And he fucking left. They gave him some money and he left.
They gave him some change, right?
Nigga ain't do shit, man. Just like they used Jay-Z black ass again when the Nisha was going on, the Nilly thing was going on. And this bitch ass came out and said, we deal with Nilly. You know? Period. And you know what's heavy about that? Go ahead and get Psalms, what is that? Psalms 138. Psalms 138. This the only thing they let us partake in, you know? The only thing they're gonna let us partake in, right, is being a baseball player. Not owning the baseball team, being a basketball player, not owning the basketball team. We're blackballing in those regards. You know? Period. And the only reason they hire niggas like another reason they let niggas like Magic and Michael and them get some ownership, shine, if you will. And so you have other stupid niggas thinking they can try. You know? But really having them take the same road they took. Because how did they get there? By being a basketball player first. By being both of them. You know?
Okay.
Oh, this is how you get there. You got to be a monkey first.
You got to be a monkey, a damn hamster on the wheel.
Yeah, you got to be a part of the circus. And that's what you look like. Look, turn on, hear what we saying and go turn on ESPN. Hear what we saying and go to you go to any game, you go to a college game and go to the nosebleeds and tell me what the fuck that look like on the court. It's like a bunch of monkeys. You know what I'm saying? That's what it look like. Everybody clapping at the monkeys and shit. That's what that shit look like, man. Go ahead, bro. 138 started jump down. Jump back. So I think it's 130. It's the 137, yeah. Started one.
God.
Man.
This is Psalm chapter 137 and verse 1. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yeah, we wept when we remembered Zion.
And that's heavy because we by a river right now. You know, it's not really a river, it's more like a pond or some shit. You know?
That's a river right
Oh,
there.
shit, that is a river.
Yep.
I ain't gonna say where we at, but you know. But yeah, you can't make this up. Man. Where we at? In a place of confusion, which is what Babylon means, you know? Man, read that one time.
Yeah, kind. Psalm chapter 137 and verse 1. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we wept when we remembered Zion.
And who sat down? Give me Sirach 10. Sirach 10 and not 10, Sirach 11 verse 4. Go ahead.
Sirach 11 verse 4, boast not of thy clothing and raiment.
Let me see. Jump to the point where it says many have sat on the ground. Yep, fine. Yep.
Sirach 11 and 5, many kings have sat down upon the ground.
Many who?
Many kings
Did what?
have sat down upon the ground.
What?
Upon the ground.
Go ahead.
And one that was never thought of hath won the crown.
So read that one more time, bro.
Yeah. Psalm chapter 137 and 1. It says, by the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yeah, we wept when we remembered Zion.
So the kings is in Babylon right now. On the what? On the ground. The specifics according to that. You know? So that's who those people were that sat down right here by the rivers of Babylon. You know? But they were doing what? Go ahead.
Yeah, kind. It says, we hanged our harps.
Didn't that nigga, this happy, go ahead. They did what?
We hanged our harps
Yep.
upon the willows.
I just had a dream about it. I had a real symbolic, retarded ass dream. I didn't even understand the shit. Damn near. I had a crazy ass dream, man. I'll have to decipher it. But I had a dream. It was some damn Edomites. And it was, I'm gonna briefly speak on it real quick. It was basically, it's like they was dogs. It's ironic because it was like they was dog walking lions. It was like 3 big ass lions. And the way, man, the Lord showed me it was a lucid dream, very vivid. The lions were humongous. Like lions are very, very big, as we all know. But like, them motherfuckers is big, man. They big, big, big. And one of them had their lion on their back. And in the dream, it was a fucking. They looked like Edomites, but it was a dream. It was in the dream. It was an Edomite holding a harp. And it was a Jake I was with from back in the world, and he was trying to buy the harp from him. But I looked at it, it didn't look like a harp. It like turned from a harp. It's like a didgeridoo. You know what I'm saying? The didgeridoo player.
Right.
And I was like, I was asking, I was like, is this a didgeridoo? He's like, nah. He was just so stuck in what he was talking about to him. And I know that dream means something, man, because it was too vivid. And I can't even remember what the hell it was about ultimately. You know? It's crazy. But that's funny. That's the spirit. Go ahead, bro.
Psalm chapter 137 and verse 2. We hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof.
Yeah. You see? And really what I did think, I was like, really how I'm looking at it now, and I'm going to speak on it eventually, but I think it represented them capturing us. And the harp represents the demons, getting the demons out, because that's what harps go into. But more so on the point, read that whole time. What are we talking about now? Come on.
Verse 2, it says, we hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof.
Yeah.
For there,
see, we hanged our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof. Come on.
For there, they that carry us away captive required of us a song.
See, they made us sit down by the rivers in the place of confusion. Right, we hold time kings, right, and instead they required of us a song. Now, what are we talking about right now? Though? My point is what? How it's systemic injustice, racism taking place through the coalition, if you will, or the collective effort by all these nations that's getting together, keep us down so they can stay good. So we can never how great we are, you know? And we see that in the form of them blackballing us in all these industries and all these particular titles that one gains, you know, or status. You can't be an owner of, you know, this or that. You gotta be the monkey, you know? And this scripture, this passage is proving this, right? And that being the case right now is showing us what? That this has manifested. We have sat down upon the ground in a place of confusion at King's whole time. And we know it's true because the very thing they only let us get our hands on is what? Being the monkeys, being the rappers. Kendrick Lamar, he has a song called Be Humble. And he say, sit down, be humble. Sit down, ho, be humble. Who is he talking to? You know? And Kendrick Lamar know the truth. And then, in the, you know, so fucking crazy, in the video, it's a bunch of Jakes, basically, and they all a bunch of fucking clones.
Exactly.
And he like the only one that's like, know what the fuck going on, lit up and shit. And they all not rocking their heads and stuff. And he said, sit down, be humble, you know? Sit down, ho, you know? That's a song. That's the only thing he able to do. You know? That's the modern day form of them requiring of us a song. I did a lesson that Esau took down a couple weeks ago. It was live actually. The brother, he was on there, you was on there with the Planet of the Apes and shit. Yeah. And the movie Color Purple, they took all that shit down, man. The actor I went into all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? They took that shit down immediately, man. I told them it was all type of copyrights from Fox and this and that. I was like, but this shit already on the internet. Then it was old videos. They wouldn't even fucking knew. Go ahead, brother.
Con. Psalm chapter 137 in verse 3, it says, for there they carry us away captive, required of us a song.
Yeah, because the point of why I said that was what? In the movie Color Purple, that's basically what the nigga, what's the director of the movie? I went into it. What's the nigga name? The nigga that made the Color Purple.
Yeah, I know his name. He made all kind of movies.
Yeah. This bitch ass a fake Jew. I forget his goddamn name. He made that. He made
Steven Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg. Yeah, he's gonna sit down. And that's the spirit, because he's all about the flip, man. It's slipping right now. You know?
I didn't know that.
But yeah, Steven Spielberg, yeah, he made the fucking Color Purple, man.
It's crazy.
You know? Yeah, he made the Color Purple, man. And in that movie, the main part of it, he basically told Jake, you gotta think he directed the whole movie. They singing in the movie and shit. Basically the whole movie about Jake and the curses. He was mocking Jake and the curses. And that was what? Something he wanted to put out.
Exactly.
They singing in the church. Read that verse one more time.
Yeah.
They took that shit down, like, I think, hours later.
I said that shit was like instantly.
Yeah, man, instantly, bro.
I watched I watched the first one when I went back to it.
I couldn't even download the shit. Go ahead.
Psalm chapter 137 and verse 3, for there they that carry us away captives required of us a song.
See, there it is. And that's what Steven Spielberg did to them in the movie. Hired Whoopi Goldberg and them. You see what they just did to her. And it's so crazy because I did that, and that happened some days later. You know what I'm saying? The spirit had me going to that. I'm talking about Whoopi Goldberg, and that shit happened to her some days later. You know what I'm saying? Just like the other instance with Tiffany Haddish, going into how the seafood, all food ain't food, going into her dumbass, and then days later it came out, she had got a crazy DUI. This broad on there with her hair completely dyed, shaved. Dyed, her whole hair like looked like some uncooked cheese, you know? Her whole goddamn head, man. The color of tofu. That's how light it was, like a pastel yellow. She on there looking crazy, like demons all on her, you know? And that's what? That's all that is the byproduct of everything we're talking about right now. You know, how Jake does monkeys. You know? comedians and, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of baboons. Ooh, you know? All set up to what? What the brother read, systemic racism, injustice, man. Okay? But now these events that the Lord is bringing out, causing, is about to what? It's bringing an end to all these things, because the very thing that helped this whole system, this continuous cycle, that's all it is. You grow up, your kid might be a comedian, she might be a fucking actor or actress. They gotta go to the director's couch. You know, they gotta go work at damn fucking Baskin Robbins or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Just some crazy stuff, man. Walmart, Amazon. You got women driving trucks. You know? You can't make this stuff up, man. You know? That was all set up off the foundations of America, man, and how America will work, man. Going back to what? Esau's blessing. This is how it goes. Go to real quick. We'll hold it. What is it? Ezekiel. Matter of fact, it's Isaiah 45. Isaiah 46. Isaiah 46. Chapter 7. Matter of fact, jump to 47. Chapter 47. The scripture, I can think of this shit. It's 47. It gotta be 47. 47, he said that thou hast shewed my people no mercy. Jump down. Yeah, that's it. 47 and 6. Okay. That's that, but that ain't the one. The one on, matter of fact, it's Ezekiel. Ezekiel, it says, blood shall pursue thee. I think it's 36 and 8. Because thou hast not hated blood, it's like 30 something. 36, 35 and what? 6. Go ahead, bro. Who's last reading, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, go ahead and finish it.
This is Psalm chapter 137 and verse 3. For there, they that carry us away captive required of us a song.
Go ahead.
And they that wasted us required of us mirth, saying, sing us one of the songs of Zion.
Yep. There it is, man. You know? And you still see it in the form of these songs now. It ain't got to be swing, low, sweet chariot anymore. Coming forth to carry me home. No, it's hella songs, man. We was singing the whole goddamn... We've been singing since we've been here, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Kind. Verse 4 says, how shall we sing the Lord's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's song in a strange land?
Exactly. Yep. Yeah.
If I forget thee,
and that's why the songs done got so strange. You know? They make strange ass movies now, man. You know? You can't be holy with, man. Necessarily. For the weak. You know? But the strong can. You know? That's the house of David. Go ahead.
Kind.
And what song? You think we're singing the wrong song to begin with, man. You're supposed to be singing this. Go ahead.
Verse 5, it says, if I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning.
Yeah, and that's another reason why the Lord said he will not hear our songs. Because these mothers think the Lord don't see that a lot of the way, the celebrities, they don't think the Lord see that a lot of the way that a lot of these songs are coming out and coming about is them selling their souls. Doing a lot of wicked shit to get on it. You know, the Lord, that's why he like put away the noise of that song. He not gonna hear them, man. He don't want to hear that shit, man. He don't want to hear it. That's why he said, I want to hear a new song. And it makes so much sense because the songs, the music we made here has been brought about through what? The systemic racism. You know? Chinaman, the reason why niggas is singing about all type of profane shit, man. Ham, Japheth, Ishmael, Amalek, Esau, the whole house, man. You know? Sell out niggas. So why would the Lord want to hear these songs? Why? All it is a byproduct of what done happened to us. You know? All it is a byproduct of the nations that collectively have gotten together and that hate him. That's the spirits of rabbit out. Right there. Straight ahead, it's a rabbit. That's spiritual. And we in a time of new beginnings, man. That's what that's basically going into. You know, rebirth. That's rebirth. Because Bunny's going to
Population.
Nah, going to reproducing, basically.
Yeah, okay.
You know? That's new life. You know? That also goes into what? A remnant, when you think about it by the Spirit. And what is the remnant? What was the remnant job? Every remnant that you can think of throughout the history of, the Lord destroying shit, what was their job? To reproduce. You know what I'm saying? To be multiplied. So that shows you what? The destruction is on its way. Russia probably about to really invade that motherfucker, man. You know, they put out a lot of information, which we're gonna get to. But go ahead, bro. Yeah, Con, you got a couple more and we're gonna, get your problem fast and
Psalms 137 in verse 6 it says, if I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth.
Oh, what I was saying was pretty much these songs is byproducts of these nations that collectively have got together. Let's go ahead and jump there back there real quick and go ahead and get that out the way. You there? You already there? Yeah. That hate him. You know? Thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They said, come together, let us come together, take crafty counsel, cut them off, the nation of Israel off and being a nation that they may not be no more. Remembrance, paraphrasing, right? And one of those things they crafted together was what? Warner Brothers Music, Atlantic Records,
Sony,
Paramount, Sony, Def Jam,
Capitol.
Look, all the people that's in these record labels is all these nations. Go ahead, bro. Let us cut them off from being a nation. You can start at 3. Go ahead.
Psalms chapter 83 verse 3, it says they have
Start at 2.
Psalms 83 verse 2,
Go ahead.
it says, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult,
Yep.
and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head. These people hate the Lord, man. Go ahead.
It says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
Yep.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Yep. Go ahead.
It says, they have said, come.
Go ahead.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Yeah.
That the name of
And
Israel.
this is chiefly land for Esau. This is really Esau telling this to the rest of the nations, because he really the one that hates the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? You see, that's exactly why we know the events that's taking place right now, being this Ukraine versus Russia versus U.S. shit, is a very indication that what this oppression, this system of oppression, right? The systemic system of oppression is about to be no more, because he's no longer intact. He's no longer about to be intact to tell these other nations, no, let's get together and get on some fuck shit and keep this shit going. Let's set up this system. How do we see that? Because look what's happening, man. Russia finna fucking take out Ukraine. Edomites taking out Edomites. And I got a quote that Joe Biden said. I'm gonna say. Go ahead.
It says, it's like this. It says, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
See, come on.
It says, for they have consulted together with one consent.
Mm-hmm.
They are confederate against thee.
Mm-hmm.
The tabernacles of Edom and the Israelites
Yep.
of Moab and the Hagarenes of Gebal and Ammon and Amalek and the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. It says Assur is also joined with them. They have hoping the children of Lot
Yep.
It's a lot.
Yep. And that's it, man. That's from the Japanese man to the, Syrian man to the goddamn Arab man, Elam, you know what I'm saying, East Indian, so-called Muslim man, the damn Hamite African, booty scratching ass nigga, man, the damn fake Jew. All of them, man. Everybody that's not an Israelite is against, all these nations that aren't Israelites are against are together on keeping the people that are the Israelites down so they can stay up. You see? So through these Catholic councils they have taken, which is, a council of different ways they can keep us oppressed. You can't go outside, you blackball the industries. If you do get in the industry, you gotta stay this. When you do this, it's just completely, if you do partake in what they set up for you, to do, which is really to your own destruction, being a rapper is to your own destruction.
Okay.
That's why they go crazy when they try to, become millionaires and shit at their talents. Because the way they will allow you to get money off your talents would be in a way that will destroy your soul, man. That's why I said, Yahweh Shah said, he was trying to tell us that early on. He said, if a man, what shall a man gain? What shall a man profit? If a man shall gain the whole world, lose his own soul, you know what I'm saying? What's the fucking profit? Ain't gonna be no profit. He was telling us that before Def Jam was even thought of, man.
Transaction.
Yeah, I got that.
Go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 16 and verse 26. It says, for what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?
Yeah. Yeah, there it is. You speak on it.
Yeah, time. It's just straight to the point, man. If you gain this whole world, you come up, you become a rapper,
Yeah,
you become whatever it is, successful in this world, man. What are you to gain if you did all of that and you destroyed yourself, man?
Which is what they set up. That's why it's crafty. That's some crafty shit. You're gonna tour the country, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna never have no downtime. You gonna, you fucking die. Then you doing all of this, right? Attempting to do it at least while you're cursed. You don't even know who the fuck you are. So that's bogus as hell. And then a lot of these jakes do end up learning who they are, and they just,
They continue to keep doing it and continue to keep impressing
yeah, it's a man, the scriptures go into how it's one that casted away his vows while he living. That's selling your soul, man.
Exactly.
And many have sinned for a small matter, because you really don't even get nothing, like you just went into. You can jump back to where you was, bro. So yeah, that's basically the point. So this is how we know these events that the Lord is bringing. It's gonna be the very fucking way that this systemic injustice system, racism system, oppression system, is about to be brought to no more, because the nation that's leading the ring on, that's leading, all of this, they're divided against themselves, man. That's the very thing we need. So now you don't have that person to say to the rest of the people, yo, come let us, because Esau already know Jacob written to kick his ass. So because it's already written that, Jacob gonna be stronger than him. But they tell you what, there's strength in numbers. You see what I'm saying? They know it's strength in numbers. So it makes sense for Esau, like the scriptures say, misery loves company. It makes sense for, on top of that, it makes sense for Esau to go get all these other people. But now, since he's no longer attacked among himself, he can't do that. He done lost his goddamn mind, man. Let's go ahead and, where you at on that? Shit, go ahead. Start at 6.
Yeah, Psalms chapter 137.
No, you left off at,
I left off at 6.
Nah, just go ahead, start at 4. Start at, 4. That's the last one.
Psalms chapter 137 and verse 4. How shall we sing the Lord, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai's song in a strange land?
Yep, see? Period, man.
If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning.
And that's to make you think like, damn, we about to be brought into a whole new world to where we fuck around, forget who we are. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. You on the damn road for however many shows, you know what I'm saying? You on the road for 82 games a season. You don't forget who you gonna forget. You gonna forget. It's a whole lot of shit you'll forget. You know? That's just how that shit work, man.
It's a whole different world.
Yeah. So our people was understanding what we was about to come into. And look, the place of confusion. That's the context. You see that?
Yeah, market place.
Man, that shit crazy. That's powerful, man. You know? Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, kind. Verse 6, it says, if I do not remember thee,
He said, if I do not remember thee, come on.
let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth.
I don't even want to say shit no more, man. Go ahead.
If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy.
Because they're going to basically, it's telling us what? That they're going to use our tongue. Basically, our tongue going to be being used in different ways, you know, for other people, you know, for the strange land. That's why he went on to say that. He said, if I prefer not Jerusalem, you know, don't even let me say nothing. Don't even let me be able to sing no more. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 7, it says, remember, O Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai,
That's the point. Come on.
the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem,
So-called white man that set all this up. Come on.
who said, race it,
Yep.
race it,
Yep.
even to the foundation thereof.
That's our Lord on his ass right now. You see? That's what's taking place. Go ahead, bro. So he gathered all these other nations unto him because he knew Jacob is stronger than him, his brother. He knew the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians are stronger than him. You know? He learned he couldn't even beat Reuben. You know? They couldn't beat Reuben. It's supposedly reported Reuben the only tribe that they didn't make any covenant, they couldn't make any treaties with. You know, niggas just gave up basically. You know, and shit, Reuben just fell off basically. Reuben didn't lose to the nigga, ultimately. But ultimately, you know, one thing, but ultimately he did. You know? Yeah, he won the battle, but he won the war, man. Well, he gonna win the war. War ain't fucking over, man. That's it. You got it, bro.
Pass it up to the first thing.
Yeah, man.
Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 3 says, Salaki, I'm going to start at 2. It says, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir,
Come on.
and prophesy against it.
Go ahead.
It says, and say unto it,
Yep.
thus saith the Lord Yahweh.
Yeah, and once again, this is going into a system. It's a mountain. The structure. The structure that's been set up. Systemic. The founding. You see? The foundations of America. Which is what? A foundation. Founding goes into foundation. Foundation goes into founding. How did they set this place up? What is this place built upon? What is its foundation? What is its core? What is its roots? Oppressing us, man. You know, through them collectively being intact on doing that. Like, remember, we gotta remember, it's just us, brother. These fucking niggas, they're gonna, you know. And then they invited all the other people in to join the party. Basically, to where we're overwhelmed. Because they know if it's just us versus them, you can hang it fucking up. But this nigga Esau put the fucking whole earth against us, man. He tried to, at least. You know? That's why the Lord said when all hell break loose, he said the beast of the field gonna be at peace with thee. Because Esau would have taken the earth and set it against us at a point. You know? He damn near tried to make everybody, he made not only us forget who we are through this system, you know, but he also made everybody else forget who we are, including damn near the animals. You know? The animals don't even know who they are. You got news coming out how there's gay animals. You know? You know? Man, gay animals and shit, man. I forgot what the hell it was I was watching. That shit was crazy as hell, man. That shit was crazy, man.
Yeah, I said, long ass time ago, they did like a segment. Like basically, they was going to projects and they were showing how when they put like a whole bunch of mice in small, like they found like space and shit. They basically like start bugging out to where they got male mice and rats and shit sleeping with male rats. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. They shitting on each other, defecating. They all get aggressive and shit. You know, it was ultimately showing how they were setting up the projects that we live in.
Yep.
Our people live in it.
Yep. It's simple, man. You know? They basically animals, they founded upon a lot of the same concepts we are, man. You know, which is, reproducing and eating and sleeping and, simple stuff like that, man. Protecting, surviving, protecting young, stuff like that. Space and moving around, mobility, so you can, so, he can just study the animals, but he didn't actually got a hold of us and studied us. That's what the Tuskegee experiment was about. You know what I'm saying? He did a lot of that shit when he was shackle slavery. Experimenting on the woman and shit. That's all that shit be. It's like when you go to the dentist, they keep your teeth. Because they examine our anatomy, man. They took my teeth and I asked for the teeth. The bitch told me she threw them away already. No, bro, give me my teeth. Oh, we can't, they're gone already. But I end up researching, they take your teeth and they put them on display at these colleges and stuff like that. That's why you think when you go to the, when you enroll in certain schools, they have those schools on exhibit for the class. Who's school? Who's school? And then it's a lot of, they can use it too, because it's a lot of, you gotta think it's a lot of minerals in these components of the body, these body parts. Calcium, magnesium, you know what I'm saying? Things needed. Make a smoothie out of your teeth, man. That's some whole other shit. So yeah, this stuff heavy. The point being, I forgot what we was even going into. Went a little bit deeper than it needed to, but
We're going into my shit.
yeah.
The whole
The whole, that's it, the whole structure, man. It's been set up out of there, go ahead.
Ezekiel 35 and verse 3 says, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
And that's the setup of that is the Lord setting that. This is the play, and the setup is happening right now. Literally right now. Isn't the game going on right now? Come on.
It says, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate.
See? How's that going to happen through World War III? Go ahead.
And thou shalt know that I am Yahweh.
Come on.
It says, because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
Because it's the reason. Come on.
And hast shed the blood of the children of Israel. By the force of the sword in the time of their calamity.
And perpetual means what? Forever. So from the beginning all the way till now, to the point he in slavery, he will what? Have a hatred against us. Where would this be seen at? In the system, man. In America. This shit is not a fucking coincidence. He said, because what?
It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. And has shed the blood of the children of Israel.
See? Look, see, woe to him that do what? That build a city with blood, man. A town by iniquity, man. That's what? Building. Building starts with what? A foundation. See it? So your foundation is blood. Period. Why? Because your blessing is sword. Why was one of the first things that had to be, as far as the beginning of America, pretty much killing, murder, not killing, murder. Why did those things have to be first, man? In order for us to be here now, in order for you to get in your car and go get gas, go to the grocery store. Why did this place have to start off with murder, man? The murdering of our people. Because the man that, has set this place up now is the fucking man that built this, that said to be the one that will fucking get the fatness of the earth by blood, man. By the use of the sword. That's why, man. To make that scripture make sense when you read it, man. Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, in the 11th verse. Salakia. Woe to him that built a town by blood, man. In America got built off murder. Conquest makes, when you read the Bible, man, Just make you go, man, like, damn. This thing real, man. But he said, because thou hast had a what? A perpetual hatred. Go ahead.
Khan, that has shed the blood
See?
of the children of Israel.
Now, who blood is it? Once again, the children of Israel. So who you think those people were that was here to have their blood shed in order for us to be at the point we are today? The children of Israel, man. The sons and daughters of Israel. The sons of Israel, because that's what that word children go into. Look. Look at that. Go ahead.
It says,
You seen it? Come on. You got it?
it says, by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity.
Yeah. Yep. By the force up, see? There it is. By the force of the sword, see? By the time, and, you know, when the time of their calamity, what?
It says, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
See? In the time that their iniquity had an end. You know? And that's what's fucking taking place right now. You know? This is the time where our iniquity has an end. But he's still going. He still has a hate out for us. He still wants to take us. He still ain't let the system down. We done wanting to be wicked. Why he ain't put down the system then? Because remember what it says, all that found them saying we offend not because they go against the Lord. When you see us, you know, no longer wanting to do that, so why you ain't put the system down? Why? Because you have a perpetual hatred. Why? Because this place in which we are now remembering ourselves, you know, and no longer want to, you know, pretty much be wicked. He can't do that because this same place is a place that has been founded upon blood, man. It's systemic. It's deeply rooted. It's embedded. All the way back to, you know, the man himself. That day that he sold that birthright, it was a shit before that. That day that this man was in the womb, it was embedded in him, man. To have a perpetual hatred, man. You know? So he will always aspire to find out how to get Jacob. That's what he went on to even say. The days of mourning my father are at hand, then will I utterly slay my brother Jacob. I'm gonna slay my brother Jacob, man. You know? That's all that's on this nigga's mind, man. Alright? So now, that man went on to become a nation of people. And now that's completely, you know, in them. That's embedded in them. Like how Yahushua told the Pharisees, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father will you do. He was a liar from the beginning, that bold not in the truth. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own. When he telleth the lie, you know, and all that. He was the father of it, man. You goddamn niggas the damn devil, man. You know? And now you no longer intact to be able to bring forth this shit, man, upon us anymore. That's what's about that. You're not gonna be able to worry about us too much longer, because you gotta worry about yourself. You gotta worry about, you know, these fucking news getting ready to hit you, man. You know? So let's go ahead and get these. Gonna pass it over. You got you got one more?
Verse 6. That's how I see
Yeah, go ahead, yep. 44 and that Matthew 12.
Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 6 says, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh.
Come on.
It says, I will prepare thee unto blood.
See? That's what's taking place right now. The Lord is preparing these people to blood, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and blood shall pursue thee.
Yep, and blood shall pursue thee. That's what's happening, man. It's inevitable that the so-called white man has to kill himself, man. How? By him being divided against himself right now. You know? That's exactly what's happening. That's the major event that's about to give way to the breaking of this systemic oppression upon us, man. You know? And that's going to be what? The rising of Israel. The Quam of Yasha Allah, man. Come on.
It says, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee.
Yup.
Since thou hast not hated blood,
Yup.
even blood shall pursue thee.
You finna be covered in it. You deep in it, man. This nigga find himself in the middle of a war now. Is it ironic that he find himself about to go to war?
Right.
Hey, go ahead and bring that out, bro. You know? Yep, Matthew 12. 26.
I'm sorry, 25.
Yep.
Matthew chapter 12, verse 25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts,
Come on.
and said unto them,
Come on.
every kingdom divided against itself.
Because he talking, see right here, he talking to us. But he like in general, you know what I'm saying? Every kingdom, come on.
Every kingdom divided against itself.
And he ain't talking to us, he talking to our people, the wicked Pharisees. You know what I'm saying? The fucking niggas of our people. Go ahead.
Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation.
Every single one, come on.
And every city or house divided against itself shall not stand.
Yeah, stock, seed, you know, households, go ahead.
And if Satan cast out Satan,
Yep.
he is divided against himself.
Yep.
How shall then his kingdom stand?
But he was saying this. You see? Oh, and this is the quote Joe Biden said. He said it's to the point now you're saying, he said you're saying I fuck around play it. He's like, you're saying Americans against Russians. Remember I said that shit this week.
Yeah.
And I was like, in reality, what? Edomites against Edomites. He was like, this shit gotta stop because it's to the point now where it's, you know, it's this thing against it's Americans against Russians. Like he was saying it like they should be divided against themselves. He like basically we the same people. That shit was crazy. Joe Biden said that shit, bro. I was like, said that shit this morning, man. You know, I was watching that shit. Yeah, man, that's basically that's because what? You being prepared for blood. We're about to fall. This is the end of our captivity. This is the end of our oppression. This is the end, man. You see? Goddamn Moab think he finna rule. You ain't about to rule, man. You about to go into goddamn slavery. You know, another heavy thing that just came out by the Spirit. You got something else?
Yeah, that was good.
You got something?
Yeah, kind of.
No, I'm talking about, was you holding anything else? We ain't gonna
Oh, no.
You sure? Yeah. You got, what the fuck I was gonna say? I forget.
Basically, it's going into the end.
Hmm?
You said the end of this.
Yeah, I was saying something about Moab. Basically, no, what it was, this is what I said about the water. Russia thinking about renewing relationships with Britain. Russia thinking about ending relationships with Britain, man. You know? You know?
You said ending or renewing?
I mean renewing, Salaki. Renewing relationships with Britain. And what happened? Britain left the NATO.
Exactly.
You can't make this stuff up, man. You can't make it up. This shit happening. We was going into that this week.
We was going all of this.
We was going into all of this. All this before it even started being said. Literally all of this.
All of it, right?
Russia finna be that group, man. That's God. That's about to be led by the Most High into battle. Just to get themselves judged. But they gonna lead everybody else suited with armor and everything, man. Britain is about to link up with Russia. That's what's on the brink of happening. Fucking Britain.
That's crazy.
Britain. How you doing? You know, dumb niggas. More Edomites.
Exactly.
To go against other Edomites. Who's already linked up with China, by the way. But all they ask you ready to go into slavery, man. We'll hold that damn motherfucker. We ain't got to the topics and shit by the Spirit. We about to though. We got a little bit longer, yeah. Spielberg.
had a scripture going into talking just off the blood going to pursue Esau. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, it's the beginning of it. You know what I'm saying? It's the reason right here.
Yep.
It's Numbers 35, verse 33. It says, "So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are." It says, "For blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it."
You got it.
That's it. We just got to going into how he the bloody man. You know what I'm saying? They say he shed the blood of Israel. You know what I'm saying? So if the Lord telling you that he's the one that shed the blood of Israel, you know what I'm saying? Ultimately, he's supposed to have a dominion over, you know what I'm saying, the whole earth, right? Only way that's gonna be cleansed is by your blood.
You said shed the blood, you mean? You said shed the land.
Salakia, God, shed the blood, you know what I'm saying? Only way it's gonna be cleansed is by your blood, you know, which is why blood gonna pursue you.
Yeah. In the same video, Russia, Shesaw said, Russia, America can't shoot back at Russia because it'll start World War III. You know what I'm saying? Because look, this is something else they said. They said they telling everybody to leave. They telling everybody that's in Ukraine to leave. That's U.S. like how they did in Kabul. We was talking about that shit this week.
They shut down shop over there just like they did in Kabul.
Hey man, you can't make this stuff up, man. It's straight the spirit. You know? Call like how about smell shot. You know? You can't make it up, man. We're saying what? You think they about to sit there and really go to you think was assessing by the spirit what they did with Kabul. They just when the Taliban got on their shit, like, yo, we finna take this shit. America was they gave
friendly quick.
They fell back, they got hold. Got a whole watch on it. They got hold, man. Fuck, I might repost that watch too. You know? Basically showing you what that symbolized. It showed the whole world America rightfully taken. They some hoes. Now here it is, your ally, Ukraine, finna see you turn your back on them. That's why the whore gonna be hated. They telling everybody. Matter of fact, I gotta play this shit, man. I ain't even gonna. I ain't even gonna kill you. I can't even not let you see this, man. Let me see. Oh yeah. Yeah. Let me see if this can work. They're gonna do a major assault on Ukraine, man. Matter of fact, this ain't even the one. This is another one.
And if Russia does mount a major assault on Ukraine, it will not send troops there to rescue them.
Oh my goodness.
It's telling Americans in Ukraine to leave now, and if Russia does mount a major assault on Ukraine, it will not send troops there to rescue them.
Yeah, shit.
It will not send troops there to rescue them.
Judy Wang is following the latest developments. She's here now with an update. Judy, good morning. The White House.
The White House.
Escalating. It's a crisis. Judy Wang is following the latest developments. She's here now with an update. Judy.
I'm on the screen.
The White House is warning that Russia's military preparations are escalating. It's telling Americans in Ukraine to leave now, and if Russia does mount a major assault on Ukraine, it will not send troops there to rescue them.
You see that? This is the White House telling the U.S. It's just crazy. This show you got Esau really that vagabond, because this nigga's literally in places he ain't got no business. You know, they got all the money. You got U.S. citizens living in Kabul. Then when all war break out, y'all gotta leave. Then you got U.S. citizens living in Ukraine just cause they not on some war shit, on some like they got regular people.
They do. We watched the video. Remember the basketball coach?
Drop your glove.
Yeah.
You said what?
The basketball coach. And I forget what.
Yeah, just over there. That's what they were saying. They got people over there just on regular business, not even like on some like they a part of the embassy or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy as hell, bro. That shit is crazy. But anyway.
When a Russian invasion could start at any time.
You see?
President Putin so decides.
Oh, shit.
That includes in the coming days.
Ukraine's government reports it is almost fully surrounded by hostile forces. The Biden administration had believed Russia's president, Vladimir Putin, would wait until after the Beijing Olympics ended to invade. Now it thinks Putin will not wait. The U.S.
America's so fucking goofy. They sit here talking about the damn Olympics. Fucking war about to break out. And they talking about some wrong.
Wait for the Olympics.
They might not wait for the Olympics to end. These niggas some fucking goofies, man. Yeah. Just like so fucking goofies, man. Here it is, all hell about to break out, and people got their fucking heads up their ass, man. But look, so as the manner or the rule of the city is, so are the people. So if these people like that, which we see why now, because they like that. These niggas talking about some, here it is, they just said Ukraine is about completely surrounded now. And they talking about some, well, you U.S. citizens, they might not wait for the Olympics in order to invade. Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with these people? These niggas is, bro, they have tanks, they have guns, they have missiles. They act like they about to invade and start knocking on doors. Them niggas got fucking ammunition. When they invade, niggas is about to start dying. Buildings about to get blew up. They talking about some, well, you guys in Ukraine, you better hurry up and get out of there. Because we're not gonna send troops, and they're probably not gonna wait until the Olympics. This is their fucking, their rationality. You know? This is their temperament in the middle of war. Esau ass a damn retard, man.
Is the Esau talking to?
Yeah, Esau, all them niggas, man. You know? But yeah, man. They said they about to invade probably in a few days. And these niggas talking about the damn, they want everybody to think everything okay. That's why the Lord said, that's why the Lord told us, watch ye therefore. You know, he said, you know, that day may not overtake you as a thief in the night, man. You know, when many say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. Why? Because they listening to fucking America, man. You know?
What? Add real quick. New York, I believe they just lifted their mask mandate. People gonna get comfortable. Lift the mask mandate, they think things are sweet.
Man, these niggas, all hell about to break loose, man. You know what I'm saying? On the highest level, you know? Because that ain't shit, you know? We're saying that about this past summer. What? We was assessing what they gonna do. I said about the spirit, what? They gonna throw that shit in the way. You know what I'm saying? They gonna just act like that shit never happened. They gonna throw that pandemic shit in the garbage. Like it ain't never fucking happened. And they doing that shit. It's in multiple states they lifting the mandate, man. So the mask mandate, supposedly. You know, but they done traumatized people so much, people still gonna be wearing masks. Because they were saying, people were saying how when they lifted, they don't really give a fuck. They gonna still wear their masks because they just feel safer now. It done made people fucking bug out, man. You know? So people just stupid, man. You know, then if people do take the mask off, that's a whole other thing, though. Yeah. That's basically it, man. And see, now we at the point of what the lesson about, which is what, how the righteous gonna be scared, how the righteous gonna be saved, man. Fuck the system. Fuck these niggas lost in the system. We see what's going on, right? So now we know what we are to be saved, what we need, why we need saving. You can actually go back to that Lamentations 4 and 17. And then let's get 2nd Ezra in the 9th chapter. Let this brother get it. You got it, Dr.
Con.
Go ahead.
Turn the top.
Yeah, you got it. No.
Lamentation?
Yeah, Lamentations 4 and 17.
Yeah, kind of.
And then you got 2nd Ezra 9 and
12 and 13.
what are we going for? Jump down. Yeah. So you can actually start at 11. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Lamentation chapter 4, verse 17, it says, as for us, our eyes are yet failed for our vain help.
Yeah.
In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Yeah. See, you supposed to be watching, man. That you escape, man. You know? Because now we know all these things gonna happen. You know, and they happening. You see, it's still it's a simple play we have to run. Watching and knowing why the hell we watching, and then knowing what. For what. Read that one more time, bro.
Lamentation chapter 4, verse 17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help.
That's right.
In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Yeah, that's before we came into the truth, you know? That's before we came into the truth, man. You know? But then you got people that's supposedly of our people that's watching for a nation that can't save us. Which is basically seeing what America got going on. You know? Pretty much. But shit, that shit ain't gonna get you nowhere, man. Because you see what they telling you a bunch of nothing. They promise you peace and safety. You know? America has created pretty much citizens that when you need to be crying and screaming and repenting, you walk around eating ice cream.
Yeah.
You somewhere bullshit. You got this. You have this concept embedded in you called procrastination, lazy, slothfulness, and that shit gonna bring death. You know, this shit gonna get you killed, man. You know, that they might overtake you as a thief in the night. You know, men sleep bullshitting. Here it is, you blessed to be among a congregation, you bullshit, man. You fucking bullshitting. You ain't putting forth all your might, man. You ain't seeing what more you can do. You let little shit in the world stop you. There's way more shit coming, man. You know, and Satan definitely trying to stop us all. Which that's when you double down. You know? How many bad games you gonna have? You know what I'm saying? Until you fucking just, you know, get in the gym and just go ahead. You gotta have it. You gotta get out that rut, man. You can't get caught in no rut, man. You know, a rut of complacency, a rut of laziness, a rut of, you know, just some off-ass shit, man. A rut of proudness. That's all the shit that of indications you've been in America too long, man. You know? Matter of fact, get that get that word in the Hebrew. Watch. Go ahead, and we're gonna get into what how the righteous gonna be saved, man. Now we see some luck, man. If shit, the war, if you can get Luke 1 and 68. Come on, Baba Kushah. You can read that, bro. The war, you got that.
Come. Luke 1 and 68. It says, "Blessed be the Lord, God of Israel,
Come on.
for he hath visited and redeemed his people,
Yeah. Yep, go ahead.
and hath raised up an horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David."
You gotta be in the house. You can't be outside walking around and shit. I done had dreams about this shit, man. And then when I seen them 12 suns in the sky, and it was like they had all eclipses on it, and Jake was trying to get in the house at the end. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, man. They were all Jakes. You know? You can't be outside your own, you know? Jake ass caught the fuck up, man. Jake caught the fuck up, man. You gonna get caught out here. Go ahead.
It says, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets,
Yep.
which have been since the world began,
Yep.
that we should be saved from our enemies,
Yep. If you what? In the house. Go ahead.
and from the hand of all that hate us.
Yep. There it is. So this whole system that's been set up, man. You know? In order to be saved from it, you gotta know about it. You know? When you know about it, you gotta know how to move around it. You gotta know how to move due to it being set up. You gotta know how you're gonna ultimately be kept from it. And that's what? Yahweh Shemel Shah. He is our saving strength. You know? Okay? You got that, brother? Yeah, come. Was that it on that, bro? Come, Thor? You got it.
Yeah, so this is going to the watch. It says a lookout post, to look out, or watchtower.
Yep. See? Go ahead.
That's it.
That's it on that?
Yeah.
Okay, time. Go jump to Thessalonians real quick. In the 5th chapter.
First and second.
First.
Second.
No, fifth chapter. Start at 1.
This is First Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you.
Everybody here know what time we in. You know what I'm saying? We got accurate eyes. You know? You got small. You could be the Lord could have kept putting you in the slothful congregation, man. You know? You know? On some real shit, man. You gotta see this thing. You gotta get taught. You under the tutors, and you gotta see this thing for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Cause shit, you got a bunch of men that get taught, and they just parrots. You just a fucking parrot, man. You just a goddamn parrot, which is good. But then eventually you gotta realize, okay, oh, you know, parrots. See, this is the thing about a parrot. A parrot will mock you, but at least a parrot know it a lot. No, you know, at some point the parrot will have to go on and realize that it's mocking you. You see what I'm saying? And that it's a lie. You know? Period. And then sometimes you will start to hear the parrot say his own shit sometimes. Not outside of, you know, what it's supposed to, but you know. But they acknowledge that, man. I'm sure of it. You know? But you have men that's just mocking and they don't even realize they mocking somebody else. And then they don't even know what the fuck going on. You can't be like that, man. You know? You cannot be like that. You got men that want to reinvent the wheel and shit. Don't want to teach you what they've been taught. You know what I'm saying? You're just gonna be the fuck out of here, man. Cause what if what you saying ain't what it is, but that's what you looking for? You know? What if you think the Lord gonna make it rain grenades versus missiles or some shit? You looking for grenades and shit. You know? That shit happened though. You know, you proud and shit. The Lord will put that spirit on you to your ass. You thinking like that. You thinking your own shit. Like these niggas, look at ITR. Them niggas think Yahweh shot. They think Isaiah the 53rd chapter ain't talking about Yahweh shot. It's a whole bunch of shit they think that ain't. It's crazy. The shit they think, man. They've been turned over. You know? Go ahead, bro.
First Thessalonians 5 and 2, it says, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Yep.
For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Yep. That's that, because they pretty much have become the byproduct of, you know, the place of confusion. You know, if you think, like how the scriptures say there's a time and a place for everything, basically, if you think it's cool to party while it's a time to be, you know, mourning, You confused. And it's probably because you're probably in America. You know? If you think that, you know, the Lord ain't brought you in this to right your wrongs with him, and it's just about bringing scriptures out, you know, per se, you know, while you a Hebrew Israelite, or awakened Hebrew Israelite, you probably still asleep. You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth. You know? This is not a game, man. Go ahead and get Baba Kashar. Get what you got.
Okay.
I'm gonna pass it over in a second. The main thing we're gonna read is Galatians, the 5th chapter. The brothers got scripture for them up. You know?
Second Ezra chapter 9 and verse 11, it says,
If it's, look, we got orders, you gotta meet those orders. You know what I'm saying? If you can't meet orders in your camp, what the fuck make you think you're gonna meet the orders of the man that's coming back? You know what I'm saying? The creator of the universe and all of this. That's why he said, give me the scripture that say faithful a little, you know? 25. You can't be faithful a little, man. You know? All this shit is the test, man. It ain't shit either. Go ahead, bro.
Come to one.
You got it.
Second Ezra chapter 9 and verse 11, it says, and they that have loathed my law,
See?
while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not.
You need to be understanding the scriptures. You on tender. You know what I'm saying? You on goddamn, you know what I'm saying? You need to be getting the breakdowns, you know? You need to be getting lessons done. You need to be fasting. You need to be praying. You need to be somewhere crying to the Lord, man. For the shit you did, you know you did in your life that you probably ain't remember, that you ain't repented about, and the shit you probably did in your past life, man. Just so, you know, you can be on the straight, you know? You need to be really getting on your shit, man. All of us. This shit is about to go down, man. Period. No matter if you ready or not, this shit's gonna go down. Go ahead, brother.
It says, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it.
Yep.
It says, the same must know it
Yep.
after death
Yep.
by pain.
Yeah, man. You think the Lord gave you his number on speed dial? You put him last. You still ain't prioritize him first in your life. Up until the point you completely make your life him. You know? And you just live your life according to him. So yeah, you still go to work if you have to. You still go get your whatever you need to get. You know, handle your little business and stuff like that. But it's all according to, you know, how the Lord will have you do that. You know. Period. But you got brothers and sisters that still ain't got that down packed, man. You still caught up in the system. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. You still got men that think they gotta be asleep at fucking 7 o'clock. You know? We had a little brother like that, man. A little nigga, a little peon, man. You know? Some clown shit. You gotta, you know, it's this system that, you know, America's presented to you to where you just completely, you just caught up in that shit. You still ain't broke free for the matrix, man. You know when that system gonna break? But our hell break loose, man. Straight up. Now I ain't know all that system shit you used to. Oh, I gotta be asleep at this time. Oh, I gotta get up. Oh, that's not how I do things. I'm not, you don't know how you like, man. Your whole point is you need to be going into this world of Israel. You need to be open up to this world of Israel, man. And seeing things for what they are. Don't you know? The time you go to sleep, the sun coming up, and it's broad daylight back home. So you hold backwards. Little do you know. What was it? I think it's like when it's like, what is it, like 9 o'clock or like 1 o'clock here? It's like 3 o'clock p.m., 4 o'clock there. You would go home and be a bum. If everybody went back home now and you caught up in the American system, you know how your parents, they go to sleep at 8, 9 o'clock and shit. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool, especially if you're gonna be up at like 6, 5, 7. But it's not cool if you're gonna be up at 5, 6, 7 just to build Esau shit. You know, but if we was to all go home now, all these people that's caught up in this system, because they only like that due to the system, that's how the system has them, right? They believe they have to be a certain way, they have to think and move, and you know what I'm saying? If they went home, they would be the complete peons amongst our people, because they wouldn't be able to, you know, be up when everything cracking. You wouldn't even make it. Think about that. Think about that. I'm telling you, like, matter of fact, what time is it? Let's somebody look up what time it is in Israel right now. We see how off we are. Watch this. Yeah, come. You got it?
It's 2:14 a.m.
It's 2:14 a.m. What time is it here right now?
6.
You see that? So when you get ready to go to sleep tonight, people getting up. You know what I'm saying? Think about that. You said it's what time right now?
6:14.
6:14. So say you go to bed at 10. Say you go to bed at 10, 11, right? Say you go to bed at 11, right? Say you go to bed at 11. What? That's how many hours later?
5.
That's 5 hours later. It'll be what? 7 a.m. then. And who up during those times? Well, if you a millionaire, you up. The billionaire's up at like 5 a.m. You see what I'm saying? Your ass, long sleep. You ain't even, Kobe will be up at that time. LeBron's up. They already on their second workout. You fucking sleep. You're fucking sleep. The gym about to open. You know what I'm saying? The top athletes already in there. You know? Before anybody in there, they got they mugs filled and shit. And you got the peon sleep the whole time. You know what I'm saying? See, we in a time where this system, you gotta break away from the system, or you probably ain't gonna make it. You know, you need overtime, you need overdrive. You know what I'm saying? You need to just switch your shit up, man. You know? Esau have lied to you, man. He completely has lied to you. If you was to go home now, you wouldn't make it. We'd go home and be fucking, shit, we'd be on top. You know? I don't be going to sleep till like 5, 6 and shit, man. Like something wrong, I don't really know. But see, when it's 5, 6 a.m. here, it's, like I said, broad daylight back home. It's prime time. It's fucking prime time.
It's like noon,
Yeah,
you know?
So I'm up early in the morning, and then I'm getting off at work at like 3, 4 when I'm ending my day. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to sleep at like 5, 6. I'm not saying be me. I'm just saying this is something where anybody, I'm saying this is something to consider and think about. How often backwards Mars really is. You know? Because think about it. Everybody finna go back east anyway. That's not just the time in Israel. That's the time over east. You're not gonna be able to live on the western hemisphere no more. This shit gonna be smoked the fuck out. So how do you adjust? Think about it. If you know, and then we all used to be like that. Go to sleep. I remember I used to work at damn fucking Home Depot. I had to get up at like 5. I'm sleeping like 8 and shit. That shit was fucking trash. Straight corny. You know? And I was never like that. Then I done had gigs where you gotta get up at like, be there at like 8. So I'm up at like, what was it, like 8 or 9, some shit like that. You know, I'm up at, you know, but I still wouldn't go to sleep till like 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm up still doing shit. I'm not finna go to sleep so I can give all my time to this nigga, and then when I get the fuck off this street, and then I might come home and go to sleep, and then I only got a few hours for man, get the fuck out of here with that. You will never get away. You will never get nowhere. You will never get ahead. You will never get the realizations you need to make the next steps in your life. Because you so caught up in the system that your parents probably put you on through the system they've been put through. You know what I'm saying? That's some bullshit, man. Man, you got something? Go ahead, bro.
Psalm chapter 82, verse 5, it says, they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness.
Look at this shit.
All the foundations of the
You
earth
can't make it. We know you at the end.
are out of course.
There's so many scoffers coming out left and right. Man, and nigga, people been watching. People been watching. They been watching. You know? This not no goddamn game, man. And this is a good sign. Cause they speaking shit. They speaking shit to us. You know? This ain't no fucking commercialized campaign thing. This is the real spirits of Yahweh Shem outside being targeted. The demons is gonna record. They know you. If you a fake, you know what I'm saying? They ain't worried about you. You know? You sitting around, oh, yo, if the Lord's with us and shit. This damn demon, it's all good. You just condemned yourself. How about that? You be on the highways and byways, it's all good. You can't make this shit up, man. You know? That's how you know the Lord wants these words spoken. These people want us to stay in their system.
Right.
You see that?
Right. They're saying the kingdom of heaven, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
It's Micah 2:10. And it reads, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. You know, that's why we got to rise and depart out of this place, right? Because we're not trying to be destroyed. And we know, you know, as the brother's saying, like, these things we have to know. We know the pollution is here. So we are rising up out of it and departing. You know, we can't be stuck in the ways of this place, man. People scoffing on the comment board, you know, you don't know what's going on. That's why you're relaxed. You're in your leisure, you know.
The Lord sent you to condemn yourself, man.
And that's it.
Give me Job 12. Job 12 and 18. Uncle Shah. Go ahead.
Job 12 and 18. He looseth the bond of kings and girdeth their loins with a girdle. He leadeth princes away spoils.
Rocky, jump up a couple verses. The deceived and the deceived.
Come. Job 12 and 16. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his.
The deceived and the deceiver are his, man. So you gotta really understand what's going on, man. What you're a part of, man. You know, that could be a straight damn agent right there. You don't know who be watching, man. Must follow you and shit. You know? Then you gotta see who you at war with, man. Brothers that ain't, you can't be missing in action and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit real, man. But everybody ain't got the same measure. So long as you in sincerity, you good. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you definitely want to be making sure you ain't, you know. It's the year of the turn up for real, man. Demons been coming around, Mars been scoffing, but they completely turning up now. You know? So, go ahead, bro. Yeah. Maybe we're gonna get Galatians 5. Let's brother got something.
2 Corinthians chapter 9. Sorry, top again.
No, you keep going.
Okay. Verse 13, it says, and therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished.
Yeah, see?
And
man,
when.
Don't worry about this nigga. You know, whoever this is, man. You an indication that truth going out right now, man. Go ahead.
Honestly, just feel through the fire.
Go ahead, bro.
Come. It says, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved.
So we not worried about what he fueled for. You know what I'm saying? That's the point, man. You can't miss the point. You know? But inquire how the righteous shall be saved. Brothers got something? Get Galatians 5. Let's take it from the top. You're going to read the whole chapter. You don't have to get real quick. Somebody get Lord to you or men speak well of you. You know? We already know he made the filth and the offspring. I mean, he going hard. This one's still going. He going hard. You don't know us from a hole in the wall, man. You know what I'm saying? And you can't make this up, man. You know? Go ahead and talk about it.
This is Luke 6, verse 26. Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you.
See? You're going to have, because it's a key word that there's all is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, key word there is all. So I mean, you're going to have men that say good things about this and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Period. But when that's all you getting, nah. Go ahead.
It says, for so did their
Flock, you probably going to be destroyed, man. That's what that means. Go ahead.
For so did their fathers to the false prophets.
See, to the false prophets. Go ahead.
But I say unto you which hear, love your enemies.
You know why? Because they spoke smooth things. Men will speak well of you. All men will speak well of you when you speak smooth things. When you got the earth's riches. You know what I'm saying? They say when a rich man speak, everybody hold their breath and extol what he got to say to the clouds, man. You know? When real prophets speak, shit, the spirits get stirred up, man. You know? And they gonna say some shit, you know?
That scripture say, I always try to say the word hate you because it hate me, because I profess the works of it are evil. Paraphrasing.
Whole time, you don't even hate us, you hate your house shop, man. You hate the one that's about to come, you hate the one that got us out here. You hate the one, you know, you hate the spirit that we coming in. And that's the spirit of your house shop, man. That created you. You don't even know that, man. He don't even know, whoever this is don't even know they deceived. But that's about them. Galatians 5. What's brother got something?
I got something out.
Yeah,
it's 2 Timothy 3:1. It says, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. And then when you jump down to verse 3, it says, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good. You know, like the brother was saying, you're really not talking bad against us, you're talking bad against Yahushua. You know, you're looking to pretty much stir up this word and bring, you know, confusion on here, man. But you know, that's how we know what times we're actually in. We're in the last days.
We're at the end of the last days, look. You know? We're at the end of the last days. These were the last days over 2,000 years ago. We're at the end of the last days now. You know? Your America about to be destroyed. And your Jesus Christ. She's ready for his year. All those Last Supper pagans with a bunch of lepers sitting at the table, you know, and a woman at the table. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be destroyed. It's going to be, you know, destruction. But anyway, Satan trying to get us to go off. Galatians 5. Brother got something, bring it out.
Also in Galatians 5:1.
You got it, brother.
So Galatians 5:1, it says, stand fast, therefore, in the liberty wherewith Hamashiach hath made us free.
We're going to close out here. You got something, bring it out. Go ahead.
And be not entangled again with the yoke of bondage. It says, behold, I, Paul, say unto you, that if ye be circumcised, Hamashiach shall profit you nothing.
Yeah, read that from the top, brother. It's like it.
Galatians 5:1. Stand fast, therefore, in the liberty wherewith Hamashiach hath made us free.
So how's the righteous going to be saved? They got to stand fast in the liberty, right? That we got in this thing. You got liberty in this thing. But that's what you can't get. You can't let that be your destruction. That you have, you know, the fact that you have liberty. You know, you can get women. You know, a man can have more than one more woman. But you need to be fasting and praying and reading, linking with brothers and stuff like that, whatever it needs to be, doing lessons, you know what I'm saying, getting certain knowledge, separated from people, change your situation up, you know, but you caught up in that very thing, you have liberty. So your liberty can be your destruction. And that very thing I'm talking about is the fact that a man can have more women. But you all on Tinder, on Miss, while you need to be doing those things. You see what I'm saying? You were fucking, you know? That shit crazy. Your liberty can get you destroyed, man. Look, you see what liberty has got in America? Free the nipple. They got nukes on the way, man. Go ahead.
If I could add,
Yeah, you got it.
Scriptures tell you like don't let a foolish woman scatter abroad.
Yeah,
You know,
got her
basically,
abroad.
Yeah, get her abroad. Like have liberty. You know, in America is like unto a woman, a whore.
Yep.
You know?
That's beautiful. It says give not liberty to a wicked woman to gather abroad, man. They're going into her freedom, man. She gonna go. She gonna go completely off, man.
What did it say? She will open her quiver to many bows.
Yeah, the scriptures say him to labor, that he be not idle, for idle teaches much evil. You know what I'm saying? Period, man. You gotta be getting to it. Cause really, when you cause what is another form of idleness? Free time. Hence liberty. So you got a lot of free time. That's when you can, you know, go the fuck off and not really be getting to nothing. And when you're not getting to nothing, you ultimately what? Destroying yourself. They say by much lawfulness the house falleth through. Go ahead. Well, I got something.
Yeah, Khan, this Hebrews chapter 2 and verse 3, it says, how shall we escape if we neglect so great salvation?
Yeah, going into what? Neglecting. You can't be neglectful. They say neglect not the gift that was given unto you by the spirit of prophecy and laying on the hands of the presbytery. The men that taught you the truth. You see what I'm saying? It told you what you have, who you are, you know, what you are to do, how, you know, what you can do this, you can do that, we can do this, but you have to wait. They handed that over to you. They basically handed you your license. You start off with a permit, and then you get the license. Before you know it, they hand you the keys, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole lot of liberty, man. Motherfucker lose their life off of having liberty. You give your kids liberty, they'll go out getting car accidents, end up on the news. So it takes, for liberty, there's much responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me say it like this: with liberty, there is to be much responsibility. You know? Period, man. Restraint. You're supposed to be like a virtuous woman, because you are the Lord's woman, man. You know? That's why the scriptures say, you know, keep watch over an imputed eye. You know, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. You know? What does imputed go into? Anybody know? Imputed goes into no restraint, man. It goes into a whole lot of shit. Actually, imputed is a very broad word, but simply in a nutshell, it goes into no restraint. You know? No, you just say what you want, do what you want, do as you please. You know what I'm saying? No taste. And that brings forth what? All type of hell, man. You know? And somebody like that, it's the scriptures say, because it's going into a woman right there, it say, marvel not if she trespass against thee. What the fuck you expect? Right. So if you can't be like that is what I'm saying. You know, if your eyes imputed, marvel not if you go off, bro. You know what I'm saying? Marvel not if you're not getting anywhere. Marvel not if you lose some gain you had. Remember we was talking about that, you know, some time ago. Not losing the footing that you gained. You know? Here it is, you started off, the Lord put you, really gave you a head start. You gotta think, all of us got a head, even though if you came in later or whatever it may be, the Lord gave you a head start on everything, everybody, ultimately. You know? You have the biggest opportunity over everybody. You got it, man.
That was it. That's all I wanted to do on that.
You got something? You got it.
1 Peter chapter 2, verse 16.
So once again, neglect not the gift that's in thee, man. You know? That gift of being in his faith. That's the gift. Ephesians 2 and 8. Go ahead.
It says,
hey, that's why I scripture say all men have not faith. You know? Go ahead.
1 Peter 2 and 16, it says, as free and not using your liberty for corporate maliciousness.
Oh man, beautiful.
It says, but as the servants of the Most High.
Yeah, so it's a lot. Once again, you can do. That's going to something else, really, but it's just showing you. That's another instance to show you how much you can do with your liberty. You know what I'm saying? You can bring the word out at any time, but you will bring the word out for some. Was just some bogus reason. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't sincere. It was just cause, you know, it was to, you know, meet a quota or some shit. You got men that teach just to meet quotas and shit. Not cause the spirit really on them. And then the lessons you do be on point. And you ain't go off, everything was right, but it wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? The Lord now looking for that shit, man. You know? You need to figure out, and if you can't figure, I can't really let the spirit hit me. Well, you need to figure out how, man. You better get counsel. You better do something. You better pray to take that pride off you. If you can't, that's a real big issue. If you need counsel, like you really need somebody to sit down and talk to, you know what I'm saying? But you can't work yourself up to the point of being able to do that. You got a pride demon on you, like bad, which don't make no sense because you don't have shit. You're nobody. You know what I'm saying? All of us is nobody. So how are you too big to get counsel and beg? If you too big to beg, how the fuck you gonna be forgiven? You know what I'm saying? By your house bossing outside, how? You can't. And these are the ways, what? One be saved. You see that? Full circle. You got it, Thor.
Coming back to Galatians 5:1, it says, and be not entangled again with the yoke of bondage.
See? Through what? Your liberty. You be out here just because you can do this, you can travel, you can do that, and you will fuck around and back up in the world, man. Through that liberty, through that same liberty. You know? Brother was speaking on that in the lesson earlier. You know, pretty much you might watch too many highlights and start thinking, Satan start having you thinking your ass could, you know, I can do this shit. You know what I'm saying? I can. Man, Steph Curry, he ain't even that good. You know what I'm saying? Nigga go get the new Steph Currys and shit. You know? Nigga go get some Under Armour. He talking about some, yeah, I quit my job. You know what I'm saying? It's this tryout coming up. Nah, I just figured I could, you know, since the Sabbath ain't every Friday, I could, you know what I'm saying? You don't even hear from the brother no more eventually. You know? You call the number, man, you check on bro. The number you have called or dialed is no longer in service. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't even have a connect, you don't have a connect to him. He don't even have a connect to you no more. You know what I'm saying? Then you get a new number. Now you done. You know what I'm saying? That brother's done. Through what? That same liberty, man. You know? Go ahead, brother. And that was a lesson by the brother Thor. You know?
Galatians 5:2 says, behold, I Paul say unto you, that if ye be circumcised, Hamashiach shall profit you nothing.
Yeah. You know, then men to take they aid. Don't think because you young, you younger brothers. You know what I'm saying? Don't think because you young, you got so much time to just, you know what I'm saying? Man, hell no, man. When I was fucking 18, I was 17, I couldn't wait to move the fuck out. Because I already knew, the power on both sides of liberty. You know what I'm saying? I understood liberty. You know? But now I'm understanding liberty. Lord, you know, Lord willing, I can get it to the fullest degree, speaking for myself, you know, on a true level. You know, but you would have people, I remember I had a bitch tell me that, she said, don't abuse, you can stay with your parents, don't think you can't, what the fuck she said? She said,
I said, you gotta move on so quick. You should try to see with your parents now to gain.
Yeah, I told you about that.
No, that's by experience because I've been hearing that. I've been hearing that for like this whole month, bro.
Yeah, that's that shit, man. You know, motherfucker told me that, you know, you shouldn't just be, because I'm trying to be on my grown man shit. I'm like, bitch, you know?
Stay there. Get your foundation set up here first.
Fuck out of here with that shit, man. You know? See, I was grown in my head. I was grown shit. That's how I know I'm ancient. You know what I'm saying? I was growing at like 15. You know what I'm saying? Mentally. I was grown, you know. You could have gave me a crib with bills on some real shit, you know. Whipping everything. A woman. I have a family at 15, you know. That's where I was at. I knew what I wanted to do, everything, you know. I ain't had the experience that I had that I would need it, but nonetheless, the will was there. You know what I'm saying? That understanding. Go ahead.
Galatians 5:3. For I testify again to every man that is circumcised, that he is a debtor to do the whole law. Hamashiach is become of no effect unto you.
Yeah, men that's caught up, meaning don't be caught up in the law. Law. You want
Whosoever of you are justified by the law,
Yep.
ye are fallen from grace.
Yep. If you're looking to be justified by the law, you won't be saved. Because why? Ultimately, you're gonna lose the very thing that's gonna get the right you saved. You know, which is that grace. Because as soon as you start looking to be justified, which is what you will be justified by, which is what it's telling you, by grace. You know what I'm saying? Use the grace to get your shit together, and the grace is gonna be the same thing to get you what? Saved, right? But if you start being justified from the thing, which is the whole reason that the grace period exists, shit, you can't be saved no more. You're done. You know? You starting to, I'm trying to be justified by the law. Well, you done already because it's in this captivity you can't keep the whole law. It's impossible. You break one, you break all. You know? You rehearse the righteous acts. You know, you keep faith. Go ahead, brother.
Galatians 5:5.
Come on.
It says, for we through the Spirit wait for the hope of righteousness.
See? We through the Spirit. You know? Go ahead.
We through the Spirit wait for the hope of righteousness by faith.
See? Which is what we're going into. See that? Righteous, how shall the righteous be saved? By faith. He just told you. Go ahead.
For in Yahushua HaMashiach, neither circumcision availeth anything.
Not looking to be judged by the law. When you really in the faith of Yahweh Shemi Shai, you really understand Yahweh Shemi Shai, because you be like, dang, that's why you really here. Because I can't do this law. I believe in you so much. I know you're gonna save me without this law necessarily. I can transgress, willfully sin, none of that, no. But I see why you're set up as the thing I need for my salvation. I see now, man. Just believing in you. You know? That's great belief, because the house is somebody you can't see necessarily. So it's straight belief. You go off and still believe in how about Shema Shai. You're like, man, you know? Go ahead, bro.
Nor uncircumcision.
Come on.
But faith,
Come on.
which worketh by love,
Yeah.
ye did run well, who did hinder you that ye should not obey the truth.
Yep.
It says this.
Who did hinder you, man? Satan. Go ahead.
It says this persuasion
Yep.
cometh not of him that calleth you.
Yep. Wow. So who's persuaded you? Those seducing spirits. You know? You got niggas thinking they gonna be justified by the law. They trying to get some glory off the law. You know what I'm saying? This is how you're gonna be saved, by not doing that. Go ahead.
A little leaven leaveneth the whole lump.
Yep. Keeping leaven out the way. You don't want to have any leaven in this doctrine. In this doctrine, in your understanding of the doctrine, you don't want any leaven in there. You want to have it completely as it is, as sold. You know what I'm saying? Period. The minute something else creep in, it alters the whole doctrine. You know what I'm saying? And now you don't have the very thing that you need to be saved, which is that doctrine, the true knowledge. It says he's coming to take fire, flame. He's coming to take vengeance on them that know not the Heavenly Father. You not knowing the Heavenly Father will be you thinking you're justified by the law and not by the one he's sending back. You see what I'm saying? Even if you thought he was real, Yahushua real and all that, he's the Lord, okay, but you thought you could be justified by, not only by him, you know what I'm saying, ultimately. So now there's a little leaven in there. You destroyed. The Lord don't want that. He don't want that. You out of there, man. You know? Go ahead.
Galatians 5 and 10. I have confidence in you through the Lord,
Come on.
that ye will be none otherwise minded.
Yep. You see? So going into how we being saved is talking about pretty much your mindset. You know? What your mental faculty is like? What you thinking? What you really think? You know what I'm saying? Lord, checking your thought process. That's heavy. Come on. All good.
Galatians 5 and 10.
Come on.
It says, I have confidence in you through the Lord, that she will be none otherwise minded. But he that troubleth you shall bear his judgment, whosoever he be.
Meaning somebody else try to teach you some crap. You know what I'm saying? Or come to you with another form of the doctrine. That's why I said, what's that? Is that James or John? Basically, if any come and bring not this gospel, bring him not Godspeed. Neither bring him into thy house. He's going to trouble you. That's why it says also in Thessalonians in the same chapter where it says he's going to come back and get those that know not God, take vengeance on them. It says, you go double a few verses, it says what? It says, to them that those of you that's troubled, basically rest with us. Paraphrase. You know, Lord gonna, it's a righteous thing for the Lord to recompense them that trouble you. You know what I'm saying? Well, what? Who is these niggas now, man? You know? Having a doctrine twisted. That's what it's coming down to, man. Thinking you can do stuff you can't do. Thinking stuff that's supposed to happen ain't gonna happen. Thinking weird, or shame of things you aren't to think weird or shame of, just due to how the world may look at it. That's troubling, man. Fucking polite coming up talking about some, you niggas y'all really believe this shit. A fish swallowed a man, yeah, nigga. Give a goddamn tote black ass say. Go ahead.
And I, brethren, if I yet preach circumcision.
Just like this nigga on the comment board, man. You troubling us, man. Go ahead.
Why do I yet suffer persecution?
Yeah. You see? He said if he what?
It says, if I yet preach circumcision,
yep.
Why do I yet suffer persecution?
Go ahead.
Then is the offense of the cross ceased.
Yep. Then is the offense of the cross ceased. Come on.
I would they were even cut off which trouble you. For brethren, ye have been called unto liberty.
So basically, the preaching of the circumcision is good, but really read that verse again. If somebody get that verse that he read. What verse is that?
It was 11.
Give me 11.
5 and 11.
5 and 11 in the NLT, and give me 5 and 12 in the NLT. Read that again in the KJV, brother.
This is Galatians 5 and 11.
Come on.
And I, brethren, if I yet preach circumcision,
yeah.
Why do I yet suffer persecution?
Go ahead.
Then is the offense of the cross ceased.
Yeah. And the offense going into what? A stumbling block, man. And many offended at the cross. You see? Which is how you trouble. Because of what you bear. You know what I'm saying? You get troubled at that, man. Because it's like you basically being made to be like a crook. Because when you think about during the ancient times when one would be put on the cross, it was due to the rep that's been put upon them. So that would be in people's eyes the indicator, oh, this is somebody that's weird. This is a murderer. This is somebody that's not approved of. Oh, you're not like the world. Took. Spitting all on them and shit. Due to what they bear. Which is simply for us, because he said, let none of you suffer as a murderer. But we will still be put on that cross, right? Bear burdens just like a murderer. Due to what? What we believe. You see? The doctrine we carry. You got that? Come on.
Galatians chapter 5 and verse 11.
Come on.
In the NLT. It says, dear brothers and sisters.
But no, it's carrying that same burden throughout all that's the same thing that got Yahushua saved, if you will. You see? Because really, Yahushua gonna be kept from all this. Yahushua, when World War III going down, the chip going out, Yahushua ain't subject to that shit. You know? He is through the form of his men. That's why he said, when I was naked, he clothed you. When you clothed me when I was sick, you know what I'm saying? Through the body, but he, ultimately him, that's why it says he's the author and finisher of our faith. You don't even understand that scripture. I put that on the comment board. Go ahead, bro.
It says, dear brothers and sisters, if I were still preaching that you must be circumcised.
You in verse 11?
Yep.
Come on, read that again.
Galatians 5:11 says, dear brothers and sisters, if I were still preaching that you must be circumcised, as some say I do,
right.
It says, why am I still being persecuted?
Yeah. So basically, read that one more time. I'm trying to figure out a way to say this.
It says, if I were still preaching
right.
that you must be circumcised,
right.
and some say I do,
right.
why am I still being persecuted?
Okay, read the next verse.
It's more on this one.
Yeah, come on.
It says, if I were no longer preaching salvation
right.
through the cross of Hamashiach.
Right, see? So that's once again, that's how we saved, through that cross. See, we got to understand it without even going into translation, man. It's a spirit. I'm just getting it in the translation so I can translate it to you according to how I speak. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Go ahead.
It says, if I were no longer preaching salvation through the cross of Hamashiach,
right.
no one would be offended.
Yeah. You see? Yeah, exactly. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. So basically, they trying to say Paul catching hell for how can I say it? Basically for reasons, because I want to say it without, because if I try to explain it, we have to go into way more. But in a nutshell, they basically they like bearing false witness, basically, on Paul. We probably go into that, that'll be on tonight's class. We'll do that. Go ahead.
Keep going?
Yeah, keep going.
Okay. It says,
this verse 12, right?
Yeah. It says, I just wish that those troublemakers.
Yeah, see that? That's what a false witness do. You know what I'm saying? They create trouble. Go ahead.
It says, who want to mutilate you.
Yep, mutilate you. Come on.
By circumcision.
Yeah.
Will mutilate themselves.
See this, and you see what's an example of that right now? This person on the comment board. You know what I'm saying? That's what they doing. Because everybody was pushing what? Circumcision. Well, we're going to get into it tonight. Go ahead, bro. We can keep going to that in the KJV. You finished that, right? Yeah. Go ahead.
You want me to start from 11?
No, you can just read through.
Yeah, Galatians 5:12 says, I would they were even cut off which trouble you. For brethren, ye have been called unto liberty, only use not liberty for...
See that? We've been made free, man. We've been showed the way to be made free, man. Only what?
Only use not liberty.
Yep.
For an occasion to the flesh.
See? And that's what men do. See? That's what you can easily do with this. This is what you can easily do with this. Go ahead.
But by love, serve one another.
You see? But by love, serve one another, man. You think because you know the truth, you can just take... You got motherfuckers that literally said, let's take a year off and just build. Because they know the truth now. Because you basically free now. You think about it. You know who you are. You know what's about the future entails. And you will end up becoming back. You will get back. That same way that made you free to be the same. And gave you that liberty. That same liberty of that thing that made you free would be the same thing to put you back in the fucking world, man. Because you will get complacent. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I got a scripture real quick.
Please, go ahead.
St. John chapter 8 and verse 31, it says, Then said Yahushua to those Jews which believed on him,
Come on.
If ye continue in my word,
Yeah, my word. Come on.
then are ye my disciples indeed.
Yeah. See, you got to continue, man. Go ahead.
And ye shall know the truth.
Yep.
And the truth shall make you free.
Yeah. You know, just keeping it simple though. It's already explained. You got it. Good point though. You know. So this word gonna make you free, man. You know. So upon freedom, it's free time. You know what I'm saying? It's free from what people think. But what if you get too deep and become like a nature bug out or some shit? One of them motherfuckers. You so deep, you talking about we can eat mushrooms and shit. The mushrooms don't know. Because, you know, that's a whole other thing. But the mushrooms, that's basically an herb. You got mushrooms being said to be the manna that came from heaven.
Right.
So the Lord was raining psychedelics down.
Psychedelic,
You know what I'm saying? You know?
It's a Tiggery wrong with that though.
Yeah, Jake said that shit.
That was like a whole thing with me.
Yeah, Jake said that shit, man. Go ahead, bro.
That's like the Wakanda from GOCC.
Man, fuck that nigga, man. Go ahead, bro.
Galatians 5:14. For all the law is fulfilled in one word,
Yup.
even in this.
You know what I mean? I ain't say it like that. Cause really, if I was face to face with you, I would cut your ass out. I can't even lie. I tell you what you teach is some bullshit, and then I talk to you, you know, some sense like, yo, you need to come out that shit. But the Lord gonna destroy you, man. How the fuck? I would cuss you out. So you know what? But I wouldn't tell you. I wouldn't just be like, unless you wouldn't hear. That's the only way I'd say fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna sit here and talk like, you know, we ain't got no taste up here. Go ahead.
Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Yeah, I'm a reasonable guy, man. Go ahead.
But
Hey, that's the spirit. See that? You can't make this. You can't make it up. Go ahead.
But if ye bite and devour one another, says, take heed that ye be not consumed one of another.
Yeah, see, that's exactly what that look like. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga. Black ass nigga. You know? You gotta catch yourself sometimes doing that shit, cause it's, you know, that's the very thing we preaching against. You know, but hey, some of you mothers is black ass niggas. Black ass niggas, you got it.
This is Titus chapter 1 verse 13. It says, this witness is true.
Yep. Wherefore,
Wherefore rebuke them sharply,
that's it.
that they may be sound in the faith.
Yeah, so you just gotta keep taste with doing it, but you still gotta let them know like you completely off, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna do it in a way to where it shows hate and we going against the very thing we preaching against, you know?
Right.
So it's just since you wanna, you know, once again with liberty, there's to be much responsibility. Cause I'm free to say whatever, you know, if you will, whatever you want. But you gotta remember what in the tongue is you know, power of the tongue is life and death, man. You know.
If I can, scripture say, don't keep the sword from blood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Rough paraphrasing.
Yeah.
That made me think of a scene in the book of Eli. He got to like slashing everybody up.
Right.
The one dude that was laying on the ground, he was like, "Who are you?" He had like went up to him and still like, cause he was basically already done. You know what I'm saying? But he just had the further. He's like whispering in his ear.
Yeah.
And everything, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I still gotta give you the sword, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like,
You good, man.
because he did it tastefully too. You know what I'm saying? Like he kneeled with him, sat with him for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
like full on, sat there and then took it out, cleaned it. You know what I'm saying?
You got it.
Come on. Galatians 5:16.
Come on.
This I say then, walk in the spirit,
Yep.
and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
Yeah, so how shall the righteous be saved? Walk in the spirit, man. You know? Because why? It tells us that, matter of fact, give me that real quick. Romans 8. Flesh is death. To be carnally minded is death. Read that one time, Thor, about
Galatians 5:16. This I say then, walk in the spirit,
Is it?
and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
So how shall the righteous be saved? By walking in the spirit. Why? Because if you walk in the flesh, go ahead,
Romans chapter 8 verse 6, it says, "For to be carnally minded
which is another word for flesh, go ahead.
is death."
You see, if you're walking in the flesh, your mind is in the flesh. You mind in fleshly things, right? You're going to end up doing something to get you killed, man. Die. Hence, if you die, you ain't going to be saved. Really, I ain't going to say that. If you walking in the flesh and you do something to get you killed by your outside, you ain't going to be saved. You know what I'm saying? How could you? He had to kill you. He ain't like make you a martyr. He killed you. You went the fuck. You did some shit. He had to kill you for. So that's why you want to walk in the spirit and not in the flesh. Because when you in this flesh, you bound to do something that gets you killed, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit crazy. Go ahead.
Galatians 5:17. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh.
Yeah, because when you're in this flesh, you in the moments of stealing, adultery, damn, all type of shit, smoking, you know what I'm saying? Anything. You already know if you defile the temple, the Lord gonna destroy your ass, man. Here it is, the Holy Spirit in you, you go light up tonight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh man, you know? You cool, man.
And these are contrary the one to the other.
Yeah, and Satan, he heavy. Don't underestimate him. I was sitting one day, sitting down, I smelled some loud in my nose. You know what I'm saying? From back in the world, I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's a script. Yeah. I'm like, let me get the scriptures because I know it's saying fuck with me.
Yeah.
And you gotta kill this dude real quick.
That shit was crazy, man. You know.
It be the same shit happening with like a song you ain't heard in years. You know, that shit started repeating in your damn head. Like, it's crazy. It's pretty much the same instance of you smelling something out of nowhere. It's the same cause, the same root.
It's the ultimate. You could be doing something light, you know what I'm saying? Like watching like videos, you know what I'm saying? Like short clips or whatever, right? And that'll bring like another demon on you to start thinking about some other wicked ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they slowly trying to work their way in there.
Yeah, got the lesson on it, how to kill demons.
Yeah, that's a beautiful lesson too.
Go ahead, brother.
It says, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would.
And see? That's what you just said.
Yeah.
They assholes, good.
Yeah, right.
It says, but if ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law.
Dave Chappelle.
What's that chocolate in your mouth, motherfucker?
Yeah.
What's that weed in your mouth, motherfucker?
No, that's funny because I can imagine the damn demon, you know, coming up to you.
Yeah, I was sitting, I'm watching the news or some shit, a video or something playing, and that shit just popped up. I'm like, what the fuck is...
Yeah, he can't.
That shit was crazy. That shit was straight demon.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy. If I can, a testimony. At the plant this week, you know what I'm saying? Like Wednesday, right? You know what I mean? In the field, we're gonna do a job for a dude smoking cigs, and then he's randomly light up a blunt. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen him, but I smelt it. And then he had came in talking about, y'all do this?
Yeah, see? That's why these niggas, man. That shit, that's fucked up. See? That's exactly what we among. Right. It's a war, man.
Yeah. I was like, I'm on the clock, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I ain't think about no goddamn weed. Right. How the fuck is this pop? What the fuck is this shit?
Right.
That time,
man trying to slack. Go ahead.
Or that time we were standing in the parking lot, and then Jake pulls up, and then he was all like, yo, you know anyone who can get some weed?
Yeah.
No.
The wrong crowd, bro.
No.
That's it. No, you got to do the Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help. Get some help.
Yeah, bro.
Galatians 5:19. Now the works of the flesh are manifest.
See, it's clear when the flesh on you. You know what I'm saying? It's clear. Yeah.
Which are these?
Yeah, it's gonna give us that. Okay, well, what's some things to let me know I'm walking in the flesh? Well, go ahead, bro.
Adultery, fornication.
That's simple. Go ahead.
Uncleanliness.
Yep.
Lasciviousness.
Yeah, lasciviousness. That's dealing with excess. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Idolatry.
Yeah, idolatry. You know what I'm saying? You all caught up in some shit to where you damn near worship that shit. Man. You know what I'm saying?
Continue shit.
Motherfucker at home, cause you hear a brother say, "This ain't nothing wrong with having you a pair of Nikes." You know what I'm saying? Some Jordans. For you know you like, man, you threw away all your Nikes. You heard that, you go buy a pair of shit, then you go buy another pair. For you know, you like, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with Nikes, man. You done built a shrine of Nikes at home. You don't even realize you a damn idolater now. You know, the Lord angel sitting there, standing next to you, in your room, looking at you the whole time. You know they carry the sword. You know, ready to put your stupid ass to death. But that's a sign you what? You walking in the flesh. You know, you on the brink. Hey, get a lesson on that. You on the brink of experiences. You know, you getting ready to go buy the next new pair that's coming out. Cause look, ain't nothing wrong with having Nikes, right? Or some Jordans. You get in a car accident. You know. You know, Lord damn near killed you. You know, you wake up in the hospital like dude on the movie Chronicle. The Edomite when the gas blew up at the gas station, he in the coma and shit. Brothers come up, see you and shit.
Witchcraft.
Yeah, that's heavy. Yeah, that's heavy. Yeah, that's heavy. You put that on the counter. That's heavy. Oh, sorry. Yep.
It'd be like one of my favorite pictures to use too when I do Jew testimonies.
That's perfect timing. Brothers have seen the pictures before. And see when you bring stuff in the right time, and that's when it hit. It don't matter how old it is or nothing. It could be a joke you done heard 500,000 times. You know? That's how you use wisdom right there. That's why the scriptures say a tale out of season, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or a fool, he could speak a wise word, but he ain't gonna tell it in season. You know what I'm saying? So that was a wise sign of bringing it out. You got it, bro.
Hatred. Variance.
Yeah, being a fucking hater. You know, having hate in your heart. Not against Esau, like fucking GOCC teaching, you know what I'm saying? But against your own, you know, yeah, your own brother, man. Hatred and what else?
Variance.
Variance, you know, basically divisions. Come on.
Emulations.
Emulations, that's dealing with basically you being a hothead. You know what I'm saying? You can't fucking control yourself. You basically got too much zeal to the point you on some Nat Turner shit. To the point we can't hold camp because you trying to fight every goddamn body. To the point, brother, tell you went off on the scripture, you turn to the Hulk on some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's emulations. Go ahead.
Wrath.
Go ahead.
Strife.
Yep. See why? That's why wrath follows it. Strife. Go ahead.
Seditions.
Seditions. You on some Nat Turner shit. You on some Queen and Slim shit. You know. Right. You on some mutiny shit. You know what, man? I don't like. You know. I think. You know what? I think you should be leading. You know what I'm saying? You ever thought about that? That's that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit happen all the time. Amongst Jake, mutiny. You know. That happened amongst Esau. It happened amongst kings. Motherfucking Caesar slept with he was killing his own relatives, sleeping with his sister, just to get on the throne. You know? That's what Esau did with Jake. Trying to kill Jake so he can get on the throne. He trying to do it now. So that ain't to be amongst us, man. We keep the order for a reason, man. So ain't nobody trying to take, oh, that's heavy. You want to know what this example of sedition is? That the scripture's talking about don't walk in, which is a work of the flesh, by the way. Right? You try to take one role or position. An example in the scripture is Absalom, King David's son. He wanted his throne. That was a sedition.
That's crazy. I was thinking about that in my head.
Yeah. That's it. That's why that's really that's how he wrote that.
Exactly. So another one would be in the time of the Maccabees. Who was it trying to take over Egypt? Pretty much they ended up fighting against each other. The kings were set up after.
Oh yeah, that's among the Edomites. Yeah, that was among the Edomites. Yeah, among the Edomites. Not during the Maccabees. But it was talked about what's known as the Maccabees. But yeah, that was some shit amongst Esau, exactly. But see, the only time that's found amongst us, I ain't gonna say the only time, but the time that make you think of that is Absalom against King David. He wanted his daddy fucking stead. Reuben and Jacob. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it happened too before
that's sedition.
Before Solomon was crowned king. Forget one of the other brothers, Solomon's sons.
Keep going, bro. Yeah, keep going.
Heresies. Envyings.
Yeah, heresies, that's dealing with what? Other doctrines, man. You know what I'm saying? Just to wrap this up, and you finish. Yeah, we've been out here 3 hours by the Spirit. Go ahead, bro. You said heresies and what else?
Envyings.
Yeah, envies. You know? Ain't no reason to be envious. You know what I'm saying? That shit's stupid. I ain't never understood that shit. You know? That shit don't make no sense, because what ain't yours, you know, it just ain't fucking yours, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and then if it's something that really you inspired and you want to, you know, share that, or some other form, you can have it. You know what I'm saying? But instead of, you know, mad because you got was like your nose. You know what I'm saying? And that shit crazy. Man, boy, you got them fucking feet. You know what I'm saying? Some stupid ass shit like that.
You got the good toes.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Alright, you know? That shit stupid. Yeah, I ain't never understood that shit.
It's like if I put that account in Acts, it was what was it? It was the man and his wife. They had taken some of the money. They were supposed to give it all. And they I want to say it was Paul with them. I'm trying to remember the account.
That wasn't envy. That's not envy. So when he kept back some of the money,
Yeah.
it ain't envy. That's just some fuck shit he was on. That's crazy, man.
It says murderers, drunkenness.
Yeah, drunkenness. Yeah, being a murderer. When you're in the mindset of murdering somebody. So all these things, when you're in the mindset of these things, these are the works of the flesh. These are the things that's going to cause you to possibly be killed by Yahweh Shem outside. If you're killed by Yahweh Shem outside, guess what? You won't be saved. So not doing these things, putting these things off mentally, you know what I'm saying, being against these things mentally will be how what? The righteous will be saved. To nutshell it all. Go ahead.
Revilings.
Yeah, revilings. Go ahead.
And such like.
Yeah, such like. The scriptures say revile not the gods. Go ahead.
Of the which I tell you before.
Yeah.
As I have also told you in times past.
Come on.
That they which do such things.
What?
Shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Shai.
See? So, not doing these things, you're going to inherit the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Shai. In order to inherit the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Shai, you must be saved. If you inherit the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Shai, you're saved. Go ahead.
But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness.
So these are what? These are byproducts if you're in the Spirit and not in the flesh. And these are the things these are the things you need to what? To be saved. Read one more time on it.
Galatians 5:22.
Yep.
But the fruit of the Spirit is love.
Yep, love. Yeah, what is love? Love according to the scriptures. You know, not suffering sin doing what the Lord say to do. Abide by the Lord's word. You know, giving it to your brothers, your sisters. Go ahead.
Joy.
Joy. Yeah, having joy. You're supposed to be rejoicing, man. You're supposed to be, you know, in the spirit like we about to lose. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Peace.
Peace. You want to have peace, man. You know, live peaceably with all men. You know, be at peace with the Lord's will, ultimately, man. You know, and be a peaceful Israelite, man. You know, right?
Long suffering.
In season. You need that trait, peace. Why? Because that's what's going to be found in the kingdom. There ain't going to be no ready to wage war Israelites, you know, in the kingdom necessarily. Because we ain't even going to have to learn war. We're going to be jacking niggas up and, you know, and fucking our slaves up, you know, for what they did to us. But that's, you know, that ain't war. Ain't no war in that, you know? Man.
Long suffering.
Yeah, long suffering. You know, you gotta consider yourself before judgment. Examine thyself, man. You see what I'm saying? That's manifold. You know, you got men that pretty much try to say something about other men and not consider, you know, their own shortcomings and doings, man. You know, and then you gotta understand the doctrine that the Lord gave everybody different measures. So you gotta be long suffering. You know, you just can't be, because the same measure you meet, you're going to be met by Yahweh Shai. So you down here being a hard ass with brothers. Imagine when, hey, Yahweh Shai, the last person you want to be, you want to be, you know. It manifests in that. Go ahead.
Gentleness.
Yeah, gentleness. Have that gentleness. That brother kindness, man. Don't be a stiff ass brother like you can't touch the goals. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be gentle, man. You know what I'm saying? Just you know, chill brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta have these traits. You know, that's King David wasn't scared to dance, and you know what I'm saying? And he'd get bloody. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. Come on, bro. Throw a fucking beautiful. That's beautiful. I love that. I like that. Like you said that, bro. Beautiful balance, man. That's it, bro. You got it, brother.
Goodness.
Yeah, goodness. Come on.
Faith.
Yep, faith. You can't, and then you can't be a faithless. We gonna lose. Woe is me. I can't see it. You know. Fuck all. Here it is. It's a moment of faith, and you know, women do that. You have to cuss their ass out because they want to, instead of thinking positive about how, you know, they just assume like an L already. Hey man, hell no, you better get out this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you don't accept it,
Right. Go ahead.
Meekness.
Meekness. In certain regards, as far as right, meekness. Yeah, you gotta be meekness, man. You gotta be meek. You know? Why? Because the meek gonna inherit the earth. You know, and what is meek? Well, read about Moses. You know, man.
Temperance.
Yeah, temperance. You gotta be temperate. We was going into that, man. You gotta know how to conduct yourself and manage your desires and you know things you're responsible for. You gotta be temperate. You know, come on.
Against such, there is no law.
Wow. You know, and where there is no law, sin can't be imputed. You know? And where sin is not imputed, you ain't going off. And if you ain't going off, you gonna make it. Go ahead.
And they that are Hamashiachs have crucified the flesh with the affections and lusts.
Yep, go ahead.
If we live in the Spirit, let us also walk in the Spirit.
Yep. So basically, it said, read that previous verse one more time, Salaki.
Galatians 5:24.
Yep.
And they that are Hamashiachs have crucified the flesh with the affections and lusts.
See? So if you in this word and you truly believe it, you see you have to put these things off. Because why? You want to be saved, man. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to do it regardless. Even if you don't know you're going to do it, you know? You're going to get it all done. You're going to get it done, man. And you're going to figure the Lord going to present ways to you for you to accomplish these feats. Certain experiences, certain things you cut off, certain things you start doing, a certain brother, you know, Lord might tap you in with, you know what I'm saying? When you're really only supposed to have one counselor anyway, be at peace with many, but nevertheless have one counselor, because you'll be all over the fucking place. You trying to be established in this way, and then you dealing with all these, you know, these counselors, you know? All these perspectives on life and shit, you know what I'm saying? While you still trying to establish your way. That's stupid. Go ahead.
It says, if we live in the Spirit,
you're going to be schizophrenic, basically. In the Spirit, you know? Go ahead.
Multiple personalities. So
yeah. Go ahead.
Let us also walk in the Spirit.
Come on.
Let us not be desirous of vainglory.
Yep, see? That's another way, man. Not being you just want some damn fucking glory that don't even, you don't even know who's going to make it, man. You know? So that's one reason that shit is stupid. And, you know, we want brownie points for every goddamn thing. You know, you should want with the scriptures what the Lord say we ought to want. You know? You're supposed to be esteeming other men. When men, you know, repaying when one can, you know. You want, yeah, them things cool, you know. But as far as wanting vainglory, fucking Sakari, they got a damn plaque from the Nigga TV Awards or some shit. They want to, you know, shit like that, man.
that's the whole idol.
Sakari want everybody he want to be acknowledged as the high priest.
Right.
Like literally. That's why he wants Elder Tahar to step down publicly so he can take over according to the scriptures as the new high priest, because they both Levite. Stupid when the Levitical priesthood is no more. The priesthood opened up. So that's vainglory, bro. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead and close out.
Provoking one another envying one another.
Yeah. You see? You're supposed to provoke one another. And they say envy one another. Or you're supposed to covet spiritual gifts. That's what that's going into. Okay? Man, no. Salakia. Read that verse one more time.
You want me to get in NLT?
No, that's cool. It's clear.
Galatians 5:26. Let us not be desirous of vainglory.
See, these are the rest of the things you don't do. So Salakia, go ahead.
Provoking one another.
Yep.
Envying one another.
See, don't envy one another, man. You know, in the wrong ways, man. Really, coveting the spiritual gift is different than envy. Envy ain't, Birdman was talking about this. He said, envy, you gotta pick hate over envy. Because with hate, you can keep, you know, a motherfucker that hates you, they gonna be far away. They can't hurt you, they ain't gonna do nothing to you. But see, envy close to you. There's somebody around you. You know what I'm saying? I might make it a June for fools. You know what I'm saying? For fools, but we'll see. You know, might not, because I don't know. I got nothing on it. But you know, that's basically it. You got anything, bro? Anything else?
That was it.
Beautiful reading, brother. You read the whole chapter. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, this has been edifying. We've been out here for a minute. You know what I'm saying? We'll close this out. This is how the righteous gonna be saved, man. You know, we just putting on royal class attributes, really. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's it. And it starts in the mind, brother. That's exactly it.
Can I get that scripture real quick?
You got it. Close out on that. You know, for you brothers and you sisters. You know, imagine a nation of people like that put off all those ways and on all these ways. And all the niggas that ever existed is no more. And they coming back as babies and being taught this way now by these people. That's what you're seeing getting ready to happen. That's why that buddy up here, you know, new beginnings is about to happen because the Lord's about to kill all these niggas that's caught up in the system, you know, not knowing that America is about to be fucking destroyed. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, 1. Romans chapter 12, verse 1, it says, I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh.
Yeah, this is spirit. Go ahead.
It says that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice,
Come on.
holy,
Go ahead.
acceptable unto the Most High.
Go ahead.
It says, which is your reasonable service.
Go ahead.
It says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
You got it.
It says that ye may prove what is good, what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Okay. Want to speak on it?
Con. Yeah. It says, if I can say, the brother had made a beautiful lesson earlier. What is it? It said jewels for fools, going into diligence.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, all the attributes that the brothers got to read in Galatians 5 and the things that we should be doing and that we shouldn't be doing, all takes diligence. You know what I'm saying? Discipline, it's like discipline, not diligence, but ultimately diligence and discipline. You know? More specifically pertaining to what the brother's lesson was, discipline. You know what I'm saying? That's what this take. You know what I'm saying? We are to be trying to transform ourselves into, you know, something that's not incorruptible. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to get everlasting life. You know what I'm saying? Ultimately, salvation.
I was going to say it's something that is incorruptible.
The water. So with that being the case, you know what I'm saying? We are to be conformed to this world because all this world is corruption, wickedness. You know what I'm saying? All the bad things that the Lord said not to do. Because if we involve ourselves in those things, we're not going to get the kingdom of heaven. We're not going to get the kingdom of Yahweh.
Yeah, man. So put on these royal attributes, man, and it starts mentally. All right, so with that, Lord will has been edifying. We're going to give all honor, praise, and glory to our Heavenly Father in the name of His Son,
Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Wakadashaka.
All right. So until next time, we say Shalom.
Shalom.
Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.
Kwame Ashala.
Kwame Ashala.
Shalom.
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 Death to America.